It's Friday night in Mossy Bottom, and the Eagle Sports Network is on the air. The Eagle Sports Network proudly presents Fairview Eagles football as we bring you live coverage of the Fairview Eagles live from Westwood, Kentucky. Now let's head to the field for Countdown to Kickoff with the voice of the Fairview Eagles, Chauncey Griffith, live on the Eagle Sports Network.
And hello again, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in this week to Fairview Eagles football here on the Eagle Sports Network. Glad to have you along. I'm Chauncey Griffith. In just a few moments, I'll be joined by Mr. Craig McCormick, and we are live from West Liberty, Kentucky, here at the home of the Morgan County Cougars, also known as Herdman Field. A beautiful stadium it's my first time here, and I tell you what, it is beautiful. And it's got a beautiful view, as you can see there. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see the tree line. Beautiful place. However, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about some football. Fairview's in town, and they're set to take on the Morgan County Cougars in high school football action. It's a beautiful evening for football, a beautiful setting, and we're ready to rock and roll. Fairview comes into this one at 2-1 under head coach Alex Roy, as does Morgan County. They're also 2-1 on the year under head coach Mark Easterling. The weather here tonight is wonderful. It's 75 degrees and sunny, but you can see there the sun going over. The field now completely shaded by the hill behind us, and we've got about 12 minutes on the clock before kickoff. And this looks to be a barn burner. Two teams who I dare say last season, the way the game happened, it was 60-50. We'll talk about that here in just a few moments. And Fairview came out on top in that ball game, but it was a dogfight for 4 quarters in Westwood. And I dare say we're in for another one here tonight. Two teams poised for a win. Two teams looking to improve their record to 3-1. Somebody's going to. And somebody's going to leave here 2-2 on the year. In talking with Coach Roy, his team's ready. They're ready to get out there on the field. They are poised and ready. That being said, we're going to take our first break of the pregame show. We'll come back and preview tonight's matchup, give you some stats leading into this ball game. And then after that, we'll hear from the head coach himself, Coach Alex Roy. And then after that, we'll have starting lineups and a whole lot of football coming your way. You tuned into the right one if you're looking for a good ball game, because this has the makings of being a dandy. It's Fairview on the road in West Liberty, and they're taking on the Morgan County Cougars. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Timber Ridge is committed to delivering the highest quality sheds, barns, cabins, play sets, trailers, greenhouses, and more, all tailored to meet the needs and the budgets of their customers. They offer multiple financing options to help make for the best customer experience possible. They also offer 3 options to get what you want. And with payments starting at $79.50 a month, they make it easy. Timber Ridge offers a quality like no other. Visit them at 195 Argolite Road in Flatwoods, Kentucky. Call them at 606-388-2110. Visit their Facebook page or find them online at timberridgeky.com. And a big thank you to the good folks at Timber Ridge for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School.
And we're back from West Liberty. Chauncey Griffith, Craig McCormick, glad to have you along. As I mentioned before we went to break, this has the makings of being a barn burner, a dandy, a dog fight, whatever you want to call it, a slobber knocker. This looks to be a good ball game. I dare say I'm excited about this football game. Fairview coming into this one 2-1 on the year. They have wins over Bath County 8-6 in week 1, and then last week they defeated the Berea Pirates 38-0. In between there in week 2, they fell to West Carter on the road in Olive Hill by a score of 35-8. Coach Alex Roy, offensively this season, his team a wishbone style. A little different from last year. As I mentioned, the score in this ball game last year was 60-50. This year, offensive style based on personnel, slowing it down, controlling the pace, keeping the football, and controlling the pace of the game. That's what it's all about for Fairview this year. And Craig, Coach Roy, I just spoke with him a few minutes ago. We'll hear from him. Coach Roy, the way the team is looking right now, this looks to be a pretty good ball game.
Absolutely. It looks like it's going to be a great ball game.
We're going to step out for the national anthem back in just a moment.
This Eagle Sports Network broadcast of Fairview Eagles football will be back in just a moment. This Eagle Sports Network broadcast of Fairview Eagles football will be back in just a moment.
Visit Home Builders Supply at 1560 Diedrich Boulevard in Flatwoods, Kentucky, your one-stop shop for everything for your home. They call it a whole home store for a reason. Find them on Facebook at Home Builders Supply LLC or give them a call at 606-388-2465 for all the kitchen, bathroom, flooring, and any other need you may have for your home. And they're open to the public. That's Home Builders Supply, 1560 Diedrich Boulevard, Flatwoods, Kentucky. And thank you to the folks at Home Builders Supply for their support of high school student athletes like the ones at Fairview High School.
And we're back in West Liberty here at Morgan County's football stadium, now joined by Fairview Eagles head coach Alex Roy. Coach, thanks for giving us a little time here in the pregame.
Man, I'm going to be honest with you. I thought that you were about to say Westwood, and I was just going to agree with you because we brought these boys from Westwood up to show them how to play some Westwood ball.
Hey, I'm not going to lie. I almost said Westwood.
Hey, that's the place. I would rather say it.
Yep. Coach, what do you know about Morgan County?
They love triple option. The base defense, 3-3 stack. We had a good game with them last year.
Yep.
So, I mean, if we don't show up to play, if we got off the bus lackluster and sluggish, it's going to be a long night for us.
That's what I mentioned in the open. It's no secret. There was a lot of points scored last year when you guys faced off in Westwood. This year, a little bit different look, different style of offense for the Fairview Eagles. Talk about kind of what your game plan is offensively tonight.
Listen, it's no shock to anybody. We're going to line up. We're going to put 10 in the box, and we're going to run the football. I mean, I think that's the most disrespectful way of football that there is because if I'm going to line my guys up and say, if you can stop me, stop me.
That's right.
And guess what? If you can, it's going to be a long night. And you know what? There's been a lot of talk on this game. I know that we left a sour taste in their mouth last year, but it's time to let the pads start talking.
I'm with you, Coach. The way that game ended last year, I feel like the atmosphere here is everything's in the making for a barn burner tonight.
Oh, it's going to be a dogfight. I mean, I told our guys that if they want to compete with the teams like Boyd County and West Carter and Nicholas County and Raceland and Paris and so far left on our schedule, we've got to come out and take care of business, and we got to win these games. But I'm ready for this game to start. 28 minutes. I'm ready to let our kids let the pads talk because they've been tired of listening to this team for about 2 weeks.
Amen to that. Coach, one more question. What are the keys to a win?
Offensive line. Offensive line's got to get that push like we did against Bath County and even last week. And running backs got to run hard. We got to take care of the football, and defense has got to swarm and stay disciplined because running that triple option offense, like one bad mistake and it's going the distance. So just stay disciplined, be the disciplined team, play physical, and I think we'll be rolling out of West Liberty and people are going to be hanging their heads over on this side.
I love it, Coach. Go Eagles.
Go Eagles.
Back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
The fine folks at Home Builders Supply, proud sponsors of Fairview Eagles Athletics, have opened up a new store called HBS Furniture. It's located at 101 Kentucky Route 1, right behind Super Quick in Greenup. They offer wall-to-wall furniture as well as many other unique home items that you'll love. Check them out on Facebook at HBS Furniture or give them a call at 606-750-4238 or find them online at supplyhomebuilders.com. It's the folks at Home Builders Supply and HBS Furniture that make this broadcast possible, and we want to give them a big thank you for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School.
And welcome back in to Morgan County Herdman Stadium. You see there on your screen the coin toss happening right now. And as that's going on, we'll take a look real quick at the starting lineup offensively for the Fairview Eagles. Actually, we'll wait just a moment here and see how the coin toss went. It looks like it's going to be Morgan County won the toss and deferred, so I believe it's going to be Fairview football. Offensively, Fairview looks something like this tonight. Up front, left tackle, number 50, a senior, Devin Gibson. Left guard, number 58, sophomore Eli Stewart. At center, sophomore, number 65, Conlon Slavens. At right guard, senior, number 52, Hayden Webster. And at right tackle, also a senior, number 70, Wyatt Bowen. So from left to right, you have senior, sophomore, senior, senior. At tight end, another senior, number 55, J.J. May. In the backfield, quarterback, number 4, a freshman, Hunter Good. At fullback, number 23, junior Jace Murray. 2 tailbacks in the wishbone. They are Deshaun Whitfield, a sophomore, number 7, and number 6, junior Armani Burnside. And then one receiver, and I believe tonight that will be a junior, number 3, Tony Vendetti. So that's your starting offense for the Fairview Eagles. Defensively, the Eagles look something like this. 2 defensive ends. The left one is Rylan Hatfield, a senior. At right defensive end is number 52, Hayden Webster. 2 defensive tackles are Conlon Slavens, sophomore, number 65, and senior, number 70, Wyatt Bowen. At linebacker, you have a middle linebacker. That's Jace Murray, junior. He's got 15 tackles this season, 2 tackles for loss. And weak side inside linebacker is number 1, Jeffrey Everett, who played in his first game this season last week. 2 outside linebackers. They're Dre Whitfield and Gabe Legg. And at safety is a freshman, Jaden Kaler, and then 2 cornerbacks. The left side corner is Charlie Fetters, and at right side corner is Armani Burnside. That's a look at your starting defense for the Fairview Eagles. As I mentioned, it's going to be Fairview football, so we'll get a look at that offense here in just a moment as we're almost set to be underway. And there's the kick, a short, low kickoff, almost like a pooch kick. And it's going to be Fairview football. The ball squirted out there, as you saw on your camera. However, the player was down, so it will be Fairview football. That was Jace Murray who was down on that football. So it'll be Fairview football, 1st and 10. I will say this, Coach Easterling not a fan of that call as he's out there speaking with the officials. Nonetheless, it's going to be 1st and 10, Craig, Fairview. We'll get a look at that offense.
Absolutely, and Coach Roy's offense will come out and try to control the clock, and that's going to be the name of the game tonight. Is who can control the clock tonight is probably going to be the outcome of the ball game tonight.
I think that's a great point right there. Wishbone formation, wide out to the left. Good takes a snap and hands to the first back through. That was Jace Murray, who chugs it along for 3 yards. And I tell you what, we've said it and we'll say it again. That's what you asked for, 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
Absolutely, and that's Jace's ball game there.
Yep.
He ain't going to the sides. He wants to get right in the middle where all the line is and push through it. They could have had him at the line of scrimmage, and he still got those 3 yards.
That's right. 2nd down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the Fairview 35-yard line, same formation. Good takes a snap again. He hands to the second back this time. And he's hit right at the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to go for Armani Burnside. It's going to be 3rd down now and 7 yards to go. Burnside, with his first carry of the ball game, a junior, averaging 11 yards a carry, I do believe. He had one really long carry, 68-yarder last week that really bumped that average up.
Absolutely, that was a great play. Everybody was blocking.
Same formation. We're going to see a pass here as Goods pass out of reach. It's going to fall incomplete. Intended receiver there was Tony Vendetti, and he had his guy on the slant route, but little overthrown. It falls incomplete, makes it 4th down and 7 yards to go. I like the play call. Coach Roy, knew what he had out there with that matchup, and it was there. The ball just wasn't able to be caught.
Absolutely.
So we see the punt unit out for Fairview. Devin Gibson, the punter, back deep for Morgan County, and there's a high snap that's picked up by number 50, and he's brought down back behind the 20-yard line there. That was Devin Gibson, the punter, who picked it up. It was just out of his reach, and great field position to start out here for the Morgan County offense. If you're a Morgan County person, if you're not, if you're me, not great field position. You know what I'm saying, don't you, Craig?
Absolutely. You don't want to get them in the red zone the first drive.
That's right. Ball's going to be spotted right on the 20, so it'll be 1st and 10 going in to the red zone for the Cougars. Take a look, our first look at the Fairview defense, led by middle linebacker Jace Murray. I mentioned 15 tackles. A handoff goes to number 7. That's, not Dre Whitfield. That's Kevin Keaton, the leading scorer for the Cougars, giving 4 yards on the carry. He's averaging 93 yards a game. He's got 3 touchdowns and 1 2-point conversion.
That was a good tackle by number 7, Whitfield, to save it from a touchdown there.
You better believe it. A little shoestring tackle. Pistol formation, another fake handoff. We're going to see the triple option here. The toss goes outside. That's Noah Swanee, who gets out there, gets almost to the sideline. He's brought down. It looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. However, we have a flag on the play behind the football. Typically in that placement, holding, blocking the back, something like that. We'll see what the call is. Still waiting here. It is a hold, so it'll go against. It'll back them up 10 yards and take away the first down. It'll be from the spot of the foul, so we'll see exactly where. All the way back to the 26-yard line, so 2nd down and a long way to go now for the Cougars. If you're keeping track at home, that was the first penalty of the ball game, and that was one that really helps out the Fairview Eagles here.
Absolutely. It was a good job by the defense, staying poised and not going off sides.
Yes, sir. Same formation. 3 receivers to the left, 1 slot receiver goes in motion. Another triple option here. A pitch is caught all the way out here and inside the 15-yard line, almost to the 10-yard line. So a great carry there by number 24. That's Noah Swanee. I can't really see here, so I had to kind of move and stick my head out the window. We do have a down player. Can you see a number there, Craig?
Not right now with all the coaches around him.
That's about a 14-yard pickup there if you're keeping track for Noah Swanee. So that would be
I believe it's number 22.
There you go. That's Connor Fleming making his way off on his own accord. Always like to see that. Nonetheless, a 14-yard pickup makes it go from 2nd, a long way to go, to 3rd and much more manageable. 3rd and 2 yards to go for the first. Ball's on the 12-yard line here. Fairview having a little difficulty here early on stopping that triple option attack. They key on the quarterback or key on the pitch guy. So far, both have been pitches.
That was a quarterback keeper there.
Yes, it was. Straight up the gut, and he's got enough for the first. Give him about 4 yards down to the 8-yard line. Cooper Fleming, the senior quarterback, averaging 55 yards a game on the ground. He's also throwing for about 35 yards a game, so nothing. They don't really have much of a pass offense. Pistol formation. And a handoff goes to the second back, and he's in there. That's number 24, Noah Swanee, who brings it in from 8 yards away. So an 8-yard touchdown there. Morgan County on the board first. With 8:31 to go, your score, Morgan County 6, Fairview 0. And I said 8:31, that's in the first quarter. Now, I will say this, a little spoiler alert, you're not going to see extra points in this football game by either team. No. Neither team's kicked a field goal of any kind all year. And here we go on the 2-point conversion. A toss and a shoestring tackle. A great job there. Who was that, Craig, that made that play?
I believe it was Gabe Legg.
I believe you are correct, number 11. That's Gabe Legg, buddy. So a shoestring tackle prevents the 2-point conversion. Nonetheless, a touchdown puts Morgan County now ahead 6-0. With 8:31 to go here in the first, that's your score. Morgan County 6, Fairview 0. And we're back here in just a moment here on the Eagle Sports Network.
All right, big play. We'll probably just keep it right here for right now. This Eagle Sports Network broadcast of Fairview Eagles football will be back in just a moment. This Eagle Sports Network broadcast of Fairview Eagles football will be back in just a moment.
And we are back with a score of 6-0 Morgan County. And the kickoff is up and it's caught at the 25-yard line. That's Jace Murray. A 15-yard return for him right down that right hash mark. And that'll give Fairview pretty good field position here to start out this drive. First drive unsuccessful, and a high snap on a punt set Morgan County up for a 20-yard drive that resulted in 6 points. It was capped off by an 8-yard touchdown by Noah Swanee. So your score right now is 6-0. Morgan County. And here comes the Fairview offensive unit led by freshman quarterback Hunter Good. Wishbone formation, wide out to the right. And a toss on first down goes to Burnside. He had a little window, but it closed down there. He's kind of slung down after a pickup of about a yard. So it'll be second down, 9 yards to go. 2 carries, 1 yard for Armani Burnside, the junior. Coach Roy mentioned there the name of the game for Fairview here offensively. You got to get the push up front. And I've got your microphone turned off, Craig.
Absolutely. The big focus this week was the line's got to do their job. Otherwise, it's going to be a bad game.
That's right. A handoff this time goes to the fullback, Jace Murray, who fell forward for a few yards. He made it through the initial line of scrimmage there, but he had a couple of defenders on his back. Give him 2 yards, makes it third down and 7 yards to go. 2 carries, 5 yards for Murray. Down to 7 minutes, 21 seconds. Clock still rolling here in the first quarter. Morgan County ahead right now 6-0. Glad you could join us here in West Liberty. Herdman Field, the home of the Morgan County Cougars. 3rd and 7. Wishbone formation. And movement from the wideout over here on the right-hand side. Jumped just a little bit early and into a 5-yard penalty here. That's the first one that we have, against Fairview. Back them up 5. That makes it third down and about 12 yards to go. Score to update you with from around the area. It looks like Dawson Bryant ahead of Chesapeake right now, 20-8. So Fairview goes from
6 minutes and 52 seconds left.
2nd and 7 to 3rd and 12 here after the offsides penalty. And here we go, same formation. Wishbone. Handoff goes a little counter play to Dre Whitfield. And he's hit a line past the yard of scrimmage. He falls forward, though, for about 3. That makes it 4th down and 9 yards to go. His first carry of the ball game. That'll bring out the punt unit, led by senior punter Devin Gibson. 4th down and 9 yards to go, as I mentioned. Greg, I'm trying to get a number for on that returner. I still can't see.
I believe it's number 8.
Number 8. We'll find out here in just a moment. The snap and the punt is in the air. A decent punt here from Gibson is going to be caught. It's going to fall at about the 26 and take a Fairview roll inside the 20, and it's picked up right on the 0 of the 20.
Actually, that was number 22.
There you go, 22. That's Connor Fleming. Connor and Cooper, 2 brothers, I believe, right? Yeah, Connor and Cooper. Makes it 1st down and 10 for Morgan County from inside their own 20. The last time they took possession on the Fairview 20, so much better field position for that Eagles defensive unit here. Morgan County moved the football quite effectively on their first drive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plays, 1 penalty, and a touchdown for the Cougars on their first drive. And movement somewhere up front. We'll see who the penalty is on here. It's going to be false start against Morgan County. So there was deep motion from the slot receiver from right to left. However, movement up front on the interior line backs them up 5 yards, makes it 1st down 15. So the ball's now on the 14-yard line, even better field position.
Absolutely. And that's what our defense wants.
Absolutely.
Is push them back, and it's a great job by the defense. First possession, no penalties. So it's great for Coach Cottle's defensive team.
Wouldn't be surprised to see some pressure here as a big hole opens up there, but it closes down quickly. 2 Fairview Eagles in on that tackle. Looks like as soon as I get numbers, it was Jeffrey Everett and someone else. Did you see who the other player was there?
I did not.
It's hard to run the computer and keep stats and do, and get numbers of everybody.
Number 7 was the one that ran the ball. I do know that.
There you go. Okay. So give him about 5 yards. That's Kevin Keaton. 9 yards on 2 carries for him in this ball game. But on 2nd down, snap off the fingertips of Fleming. Ball rolling around on the ground there, and you see several Fairview Eagle jerseys in there fighting for it, but it's going to be 3rd down.
Absolutely. Hayden Webster would be the first attack on that, and he thought he had that ball.
Yeah, buddy.
He's mad at himself right now, but it was a good job by the defense to attack and
yes, sir.
cause him to go back in the backfield again.
You better believe it. 3rd down and a long way to go. 3rd down and 17 yards to go. They've got to get it to the 29. It's back on the 12-yard line here. Under 5 minutes to go in the first. Your score, Morgan County 6, Fairview 0. 3 receivers to the right, deep motion. 2 receivers to the right, deep motion from the number 2 receiver from right to left. And here we go. A toss in the backfield and some room to run there. And shaking off a would-be tackler. Is the ball out? Yes, sir. It's Fairview football, according to the signal from the sideline over there.
That was a great stop by the defense right there.
I'm not sure. I tell you, it's hard to see those Morgan County numbers. Nonetheless, a turnover here, and Fairview looking to capitalize. I'm not sure who the ball carrier was, and I'm also not sure who knocked it out.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's hard to see up here.
I think it was number 22 was the ball carrier.
Okay, that's Connor Fleming.
But there was a lot of Eagles over there, so it's kind of hard to see it over there.
Yeah, buddy. Nonetheless, great job defensively here, forcing the turnover. And now Coach Roy and his offense looking to capitalize on the play by the defense. We've got a timeout here called by Morgan County, a little substitution error. With 4:18 to go, your score, Morgan County 6, Fairview 0. And we're back in just a moment here on the Eagle Sports Network.
The fine folks at Home Builders Supply, proud sponsors of Fairview Eagles athletics, have opened up a new store called HBS Furniture. It's located at 101 Kentucky Route 1, right behind Super Quick in Greenup. They offer wall-to-wall furniture as well as many other unique home items that you'll love. Check them out on Facebook at HBS Furniture or give them a call at 606-750-4238 or find them online at supplyhomebuilders.com. It's the folks at Home Builders Supply and HBS Furniture that make this broadcast possible, and we want to give them a big thank you for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School.
And welcome back in on first down. The second back through takes the handoff here after the timeout. Adkins on the stop for the Cougars, and who was the ball carrier? I believe that was Burnside. Picks up 2 yards for the Eagles. Makes it second down and 8 yards to go. Three carries for a total of 3 yards for Burnside. Second down, 8 yards to go. Ball on the 12-yard line. The 22-yard line, excuse me. Murray's going to take the handoff on that one. And he carries it for positive yardage. Not Murray, I'm sorry. Yeah, Jeffrey Everett's on the carry. Inside the 20 down to about the 18-yard line, so give him 4 yards. Everett's on his first carry of the football game. Down to 3 minutes to go here in the first period of play. Fairview has the football, third down and 4 yards to go. Wishbone formation. And gobbled up immediately after taking the handoff there is the fullback. Sweeney on the carry, as is Napier, and Jace Murray had nowhere to go after taking that handoff, did he, Craig?
No, he absolutely. They were right there at the line. The line didn't do their job there, and I'm sure the coaches are talking right now with the line. They got to block and open the lanes for the guys to run it right up the middle.
Yep, that's right. He got it almost back to the line, and they did show pressure there too. Toss on fourth down. Burnside has room to run. He gets it inside the 15 and the 10. Touchdown, Armani Burnside. I tell you what, he got up in behind his offensive line, found a lane and took it. So just like that, Fairview on the board with 2 minutes, 22 seconds to go in the first period of play. Fairview ties it up at 6 after an 18-yard touchdown by Armani Burnside. And just like that, Fairview ties the score. I'll go ahead and tell you now, I've said it before, I'll say it again, we're not going to see an extra point here.
Absolutely. It's going to be run and gun, even on the 2-point conversion. Score update around the area, Paintsville 0, Russell 7.
Okay.
Murray with the carry.
Yes, sir. Did he get in? No, they say he did not. So he's brought down at the goal line. No good. Your score with 2:22 to go in the first. We're all 6s here in Morgan County. It's Fairview 6 and Morgan County 6, and we're back in just a moment on the Eagle Sports Network.
Visit Home Builders Supply at 1560 Diedrich Boulevard in Flatwoods, Kentucky. Your one-stop shop for everything for your home. They call it a whole home store for a reason. Find them on Facebook at Home Builders Supply LLC or give them a call at 606-388-2465 for all the kitchen, bathroom, flooring, and any other need you may have for your home. And they're open to the public. That's Home Builders Supply, 1560 Diedrich Boulevard, Flatwoods, Kentucky. And thank you to the folks at Home Builders Supply for their support of high school student athletes like the ones at Fairview High School.
6-6 is your score here after an 18-yard Armani Burnside touchdown on fourth down. You know, they had several yards before the goal line, but they could get the first down on, I think, the 8-yard line. But he went ahead, he was able to get it into the end zone for 6 points. And on the kickoff, the ball goes out of bounds, so it'll be 1st and 10 Morgan County on their own 35. Both touchdowns in this football game, one for Fairview on the last drive, one for Morgan County on their first drive. Both of them were from drives that started with really good field position.
Absolutely, and they were both on from a defensive stop.
Yep, that's right.
Morgan County's was off of a bad snap to the punter and
yes.
Got him in the backfield at the 20, and then Burnside took it on 4th down with a defensive stop there. So it was a great job by the Eagles. Just got to stop them here on this possession.
We'll see what kind of look we get here offensively. It's been all pistol and a lot of triple option, which is their bread and butter. Pistol formation, 2 backs in the backfield, a fake to the fullback, and it's going to be a quarterback keeper, but a pitch at the line of scrimmage, and the ball goes out of bounds on the lateral pitch there. And I tell you what, if that second back, the tailback, would have had the opportunity or would have been able to catch that football, he had some room to run there.
Absolutely.
Nonetheless, the ball goes out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. So it'll be no gain. Second down, 10 yards to go for the Morgan County Cougars. Coach Cottle, the defensive coordinator, Seth Cottle, who also is in his second year here at Fairview, talking with him today. Pursuit and completing your assignments on every play is the key to a victory here, according to him. On second down, a handoff to this fullback there, and nowhere to go as he's brought down by about 5 different Fairview Eagles. Trying to get a number here. That's 24. Noah Sweeney. So no gain for him. He's got 3 carries, total of 22 yards for him. Actually, they're going to give him 1 yard. Not saying that's a bad spot, just saying from where I was sitting, I thought he was tackled behind the line of scrimmage almost. But
absolutely.
Nonetheless, 3rd down, 9 yards to go. 2 receivers to the right, and a sprint out from Cooper Fleming looking downfield, has his guy in the flats. That's Noah Sweeney again. However, he's about a yard shy of the first down. Give him about 8.
And here, Chauncey, you're probably going to see the quarterback try to keep it right up the middle.
Yeah, I think you're right.
The first down, you only got a yard with 44 seconds to go in the first quarter. Tie ball game still 6-6.
I'm with you. See, pistol formation, and we've got a whistle over on that Fairview sideline. A timeout called by Coach Roy and his coaching staff with 34.6 seconds to go. And you got to think that, this we're going to keep it right here, Craig, because I don't want to miss any of the action. This timeout here is a coaching strategy. On 4th and very short, it's Coach Roy, Coach Cottle. It's the Fairview coaches' strategy here. We've got to have a stop. We've got to get the football back, and that's, if they're able to do so here, that's momentum, buddy.
Absolutely, and this timeout, obviously, they're talking about the line. We need to keep pushing back,
sure.
And we don't want to see another quarterback keep up the middle. And Cottle's talking to the defense and probably out there yelling, screaming at them, this has to be a stop. This has to be the best play you've ever played in your football career to get the momentum our way.
I'm with you, buddy. A score to update you with from around the area. Boyd County leads Mason County 14-0 with 3:51 to go in the first period. But here in West Liberty, it's 4th and 1, and here we go. Pistol formation, 1 fullback, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. The number 3 receiver goes in deep motion, trying to draw him off sides. That's Noah Sweeney. And moving up under center is Cooper. And I'll tell you what, it looks to me like he's brought down the backfield. We'll wait and see. I tell you what, Hayden Webster playing nose guard there made the difference.
Absolutely.
We're going to wait and see. Now, Coach Easterling says he got the first. The Fairview sideline over there is celebrating. It looked to me like contact was made in the backfield, and it's going to be Fairview football. Yes, sir.
Absolutely. That was a great timeout by Coach Cottle and Alex Roy calling and say, guys, we just got to calm down and play our type of football and go in and be the best defense, and right there we have it.
Absolutely. Now, the key to turning the momentum after making that stop is capitalizing on it.
Absolutely.
Get points on the board. 1st and 10, Fairview from the Morgan County 44-yard line. And here we go. Looking to throw is good. He has his guy, and the ball falls out. I tell you what, he had his guy. It was a beautiful ball, but the corner over there, and I'm not even going to attempt to say who it was because you can't see the numbers, but Tony Vendetti had the football. It was just stripped away. Good coverage there by Morgan County.
Yeah, that was a great pass by
Yes,
Hunter
sir.
Good. Probably one of the longest passes he's had this season.
I'm with you.
But just shelf fell a little short, and we'll see what Coach Roy calls up the next play.
I must say I'm a fan. Not that my opinion matters, but I'm a fan of opening up your playbook, and if you're able to. And Coach Roy just proved that he's got faith in the freshman quarterback. Handoff goes to Everett, and he fights forward for a pickup of give him 5, maybe 6 yards. We'll see where they spot it. Actually, I think that's going to be more like 7 or 8 yards, as the second effort is what sealed the deal there for Everett.
Absolutely, and that's something Roy's. I know Jeffrey wasn't with us during that summertime,
Sure,
but that's something that really Coach Roy's talked about his effort. That first contact, we need to be taking 5 or 6 more yards upfield.
That's right,
and it shows tonight and the rest of the games that we have been doing that.
After one period of play here in West Liberty, your score: Fairview 6, Morgan County 6, and we're going to be back here in just a moment for quarter number 2 here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Timber Ridge is committed to delivering the highest quality sheds, barns, cabins, play sets, trailers, greenhouses, and more, all tailored to meet the needs and the budgets of their customers. They offer multiple financing options to help make for the best customer experience possible. They also offer 3 options to get what you want. And with payments starting at $79.50 a month, they make it easy. Timber Ridge offers a quality like no other. Visit them at 195 Argolite Road in Flatwoods, Kentucky. Call them at 606-388-2110. Visit their Facebook page or find them online at timberridgeky.com. And a big thank you to the good folks at Timber Ridge for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School.
And Jace Murray is off to the races from 37 yards away. Touchdown Fairview on 2nd down and 3 yards to go. Jace Murray bounces it outside, and he keeps going, Craig.
Absolutely. You've seen Jace Murray. There was a couple Morgan County defenders there that could have took him down, and it's that second effort that we talked about there, and a great capital on 2nd down and getting the touchdown and taking the lead 12-6 with 11:52 to go in the second.
Jace Murray, you think of Jace Murray playing fullback, you think of a downhill runner who will run right at you and run right through you. But he proved right there he's got foot speed. He can bounce it out and get downfield.
Absolutely, and that's what he done right there.
On the 2-point conversion, a handoff, a little trick, a little misdirection play there. And tackled in the backfield is
Jeffrey
Everett. He had nowhere to go. So with 11:52, Fairview pulls ahead here in the second quarter. The score now, Fairview 12, Morgan County 6, and we're back in just a moment on the Eagle Sports Network.
What are you doing out there?
Come on!
I saw you at the game the other night. Yeah, you. Up there getting mad, acting like we're all out there making $1 million a game. Well, let me be real with you. This isn't the pros. It's school sports, and it's a game, our game. So please, let us play.
School sports fans, remember, when you cheer for your team, make noise for the right reasons. This message presented by the NFHS and the NIAAA.
And all student athletes in Kentucky.
And we're back here in Herdman Stadium in West Liberty, a beautiful setting for Friday night football. And it's Fairview on top of Morgan County 12-6 after a 37-yard touchdown run by Jace Murray on 2nd down and 3. First play of quarter number 2. And he put his team ahead on the scoreboard by 6. The kick from Gibson is in the air. It's going to drop be caught at about the 25-yard line. is Noah Sweeney, who gets it out across the 40-yard line, gets it across field, and then across the 40-yard line. About a 17-yard kickoff return there by Sweeney. That's a name we say a lot, and I've been saying it wrong. It's spelled Swiney, but it's Sweeney, and I should have known that. But I messed up there.
Absolutely. And, you got the defense coming out. So Coach Cottle's probably been over there talking to a couple of the players that have been out and telling them, now the momentum's our way.
Yep.
I need you to keep it up.
That's right.
We need you at your best still at this time.
Keep your foot on the gas. Here we go. On 1st and 10, pistol formation, a fake to the first back, and hit hard at the line of scrimmage is Kevin Keaton, the team's leading rusher. Matter of fact, he's about a yard deep into the backfield. Great pursuit there from the Fairview Eagles. A little bit of pressure, and it paid off.
Yeah, that was Devin and Jace on the pursuit.
Devin Gibson, Jace Murray. And I tell you what, there was no falling forward on that tackle. He fell back.
Backwards.
Yes, sir. 11:15 to go here in the second. Fairview leads 12-6. Morgan County football, second down, 11 yards to go from their own 41-yard line. Pistol formation, I presume. That's pretty much what they do. Pistol wing T. And here we go. 2 receivers both ways. A fake handoff, and it's going to be a keeper and nowhere to go for Cooper Fleming. In on that tackle is Rylan Hatfield. I see Devin Gibson. I also see Mr. McCormick back there. You know him?
Yeah, I know him a little bit.
Logan McCormick back in there on the action. So back deeper into the backfield now. It's going to be third down and about 16 yards to go. So a 5-yard loss for the quarterback.
And one thing you can't see on the screen is Coach Cottle's happy about his defense, but he's up there jumping up and down because he doesn't want to see any positive gain on this.
I coached Coach Cottle back in the day when he was in high school. He is not saying he wears his emotions on his sleeve or anything, and this is truly a compliment, but you can tell what kind of mood the guy's in, and he's always excited on the football field.
Absolutely. He's back there yelling at him, but, he's trying to give him
a pass on 3rd and long. He had his guy, but just off the mark, I guess is what you would say. He was trying to get it out there on a post route to the number 2 receiver on the right side. That's Noah Sweeney. And
that was great pursuit by number 7.
It was.
Deshaun Whitfield. The quarterback had to make a quick throw.
That's right.
And he went off the field limping, so hopefully there's nothing wrong there, and prayers go to him at this time.
Amen to that, buddy. Doesn't matter what team they play for. We don't want a kid to get hurt. Looks like we're going to have a timeout called by Coach Mark Easterling over here on the Morgan County sideline. So with 9:55 to go, the score Fairview 12, Morgan County 6. And I think the injury there, they had a little mix-up in personnel. That's his second time out for Morgan County that he's called here in the first half. And you got to think 4th down, 16 yards to go here. Ball in your own territory, 13 yards into your own territory. Probably going to see a punt here.
Absolutely. You're probably going to see a punt, but Coach Roy's over there talking to his team to be prepared just in case there is a fake.
That's right.
Obviously, both teams run the ball more than they throw the ball, so obviously we're going to see probably a punt.
Yes, sir. Coming out of a timeout, you never know. Maybe, you never know. But the punt team is lined up for Morgan County. Back deep for the Eagles, Burnside. And the kick is in the air. So it was the personnel that caused the timeout there. It lands at about the 36-yard line. A good punt by Morgan County there. Rolls all the way down to the 25-yard line. That's where Fairview will take over. With 9:44 to go here before halftime, your score, Fairview 12, Morgan County 6. The last 2 drives of offense have been successes for Fairview. I made the statement at the beginning of last drive, Fairview neither team had been able to string together a long drive. Both touchdowns were from really good field position. Fairview proved they could do it on the last drive, and I've got a feeling They're not going to let up here.
Absolutely. Coach Roy's talked about keeping the gas on, don't letting the gas up.
That's right.
Keep the tank full all 4 quarters, and we'll come out with a victory.
Wishbone formation, good under center. He hands it to Everett, who marches it across the line of scrimmage.
I think it was
That's not Everett. That is number 7. Yes, sir.
Whitfield.
My apologies there. Whitfield chugs it along for a pickup of 4 yards. Makes it 2nd down and 6. Gotta like that from Dre Whitfield. 2 carries, 9 yards from him.
Bring up 2nd and 6 for the Eagles.
Same formation. Receiver way out wide to the right side. I believe that's Tony Vendetti out there. And a handoff on 2nd down, and I see a flag coming in from the backfield. I will say, I said it earlier on the penalty against Morgan. Usually on a play like that, when the flag's thrown behind the ball, it's a holding or a block in the back, something like that. We're waiting on a call here. As it stands, though, no gain on the carry, and the head official coming over to talk with Coach Easterling. It is a hold. Goes against Fairview. Coach Easterling gladly accepts that penalty, so that'll back Fairview up deeper into their own territory. I didn't see there who – I know the flag was thrown in the backfield, but I did not see who.
I didn't see anybody in the backfield. But, I mean, it could have been at the line of scrimmage.
I'm sure it was, yeah, but I'm just saying I didn't see who committed the penalty. Down to their own 19-yard line, so it's 2nd down, 16 yards ago. We'll replay the down here. Same formation. Receiver way out on the numbers. Ball's on the left hash. And a pass, a slant, is going to be overthrown. Trying to get it out there to Vendetti again, and he had his guy just off the mark. And this is good experience for a freshman quarterback in a varsity game. You got to have room for growth. You've got to let the kid grow. And that one just overthrown.
Yeah, absolutely. He wasn't a quarterback before this year.
Sure.
Going into this year, there was some sudden changes in the plays, and he stepped up when Roy asked him to be a quarterback, and he's done a great job as a freshman.
Wishbone formation, tied in on the right, receiver to the left, and this time it's going to be a quarterback keeper. Good, trying to get the edge. He gets it all the way over to the Fairview sideline. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and he goes out of bounds after a pickup of maybe 7. We'll see exactly where his foot went out of bounds. So a pickup of 6 yards. Ball's on about the 20-yard line. It's going to make it 4th down and 10 yards to go now. We've not seen him carry the football on a designed run very much, and he proved right there he can do it, buddy.
Absolutely. The defense was fooled on that play, so it was a great job by Hunter Good.
Another high snap. Gibson goes up and gets it, though, and a line drive punt lands at the Morgan County 48 and rolls all the way down to the 37-yard line of Fairview. You got to think whoever handles this special team, the punt team, is probably going to have a word with that young man. Don't touch the football if it's still rolling the way we want it to roll.
Yeah, absolutely. That could have rolled 3 or 4 more yards,
Yep.
But the ball stopped, and obviously see someone over there having a discussion with him now.
That's right. And again, a learning experience. These are young players.
So there was a flag. They're saying false start.
Okay, I missed that.
I did not see a flag on the field.
So I believe they're going to back him up and re-punt. Yeah, back to the 20-yard line now. So 4th down, 15 yards to go, and Gibson's going to give it another shot here. Long snapper Eli Stewart. That one's down a little bit. And another whistle. What's this one? It's blown pre-snap, and it's going to be false start again. The back judge signaling false start. I'm not sure I'm not sure who's moving up front. I'm going to have to pay a little closer attention. My eyes were on the punter. Nonetheless, false start, and it's called by the back judge. So it's somebody in the interior line who moved. Back them up 5 more down to the 15-yard line now, and it's going to be 4th down and 20 for the Eagles. Gibson with his heels on about the 2. Sorry, go ahead.
I believe it. Unfortunately, that was on number 54.
Okay.
Jumping up.
Okay. And here we go. Whistle blows it in. Gibson, another high snap. He goes up and gets it. This one's going to land over at about the 48 over toward the sideline, and it's going to roll out of bounds at the Morgan County 48-yard line. So a difference of about 8 yards here after the penalties and the re-kick. Better field position. Morgan County's going to take over right 2 yards shy of midfield.
Yeah, and Coach Cottle, I'm sure he's talking to the defense. We've got to get a stop here and get the football back and score one more time before the first half's up.
That's right. 8:18 to go before the half. It's Fairview 12, Morgan County 6, and Morgan County's going to take over 1st and 10 on their own 48-yard line. Pistol formation, deep motion from left to right, and a toss play is going to be taken by Sweeney. He's going to get it across midfield and down to about the 44-yard line. So a decent pickup for him. Give him about 8 yards on that carry.
Tackle by number 60. Don't have a name for the Eagles.
That's Jackson Everett.
Okay.
Good to call that name for sure, as he wasn't playing first couple of games, but he's back now, and we're glad he is. Morgan County takes it 2nd and 2 now. Deep motion from right to left, but a handoff to the fullback, and brought down in the backfield is Kevin Keaton for a loss of about 3, maybe we'll say 3 yards. Keaton coming into this ball game, the team's leading rusher, averaging 93 yards a game, 3 touchdowns on the season. He's also the team's leading scorer, a total of 20 points with a 2-point conversion this season.
And that was tackled by number 54, Logan McCormick. He redeemed himself there.
I like it, buddy.
And number 7, Whitfield, was there with him.
Keaton tonight, 4 carries, 5 yards total in this ball game. A toss to the left side goes to Connor Fleming. He's got some room. One tackler misses, and he's brought down inside the 40 at about the 37-yard line. If you could hear that over the PA. A pickup of several.
And that's a play Coach Cottle's defense didn't want to give up, and you can see him over there jumping up and down.
Oh, yeah.
Because he knows his team's better than that. And,
that's right.
They're beating themselves up there, but one thing that's going to come out of that, they're going to come out hungry to get them in the backfield again.
I think that was about a 9-yard carry, Craig, I believe. Nonetheless, it was more than enough for the first. Be 1st down, 10 yards to go from the Fairview 37-yard line. A snap and a handoff goes to the fullback. That was Alex Lee, I believe. We'll wait and see with his first carry of the football game. Yeah, that was Alex Lee.
Tackled by Ryan Hatfield.
No gain on that one. Be 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Under 6 minutes to go here before halftime. Fairview leads this ball game 12-6. Actually, he went down for a loss of a yard there. I thought he got it back to the line of scrimmage. I was wrong. He did fall forward, but still in the backfield was Alex Lee. Great tackle there is what I'm trying to get to by Rylan Hatfield. 2nd and 11, deep motion from left to right and a toss, and brought down a beautiful shoestring tackle there. What a tackle by
Gabe Legg.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. You got to give credit to this defense. They are pursuing.
That's right. That's right.
Just like Alex talked in pregame, we're going to go after the football, and that's absolutely what Gabe Legg did right there.
Connor Fleming on the carry, a loss of 4 yards, makes it 3rd down and about 14, maybe 15 yards to go. Yeah, 3rd and 15. The clock says 14, but it's on the 42, and they got to get to the 37, so that's 5 yards if you ask me. Or sorry, they got to get to the 27. That's 15 yards. Nonetheless, pistol formation, a fake toss and looking downfield to throw is Fleming. He had his guy, but he underthrew him. It's caught, but for a minimal gain. Connor Fleming makes the catch there. Give him about 3 yards, but it's going to be 4th and a long way to go for the Cougars. There were defenders around. He just had a window and took it, but good pass coverage from the Eagles. Now, I tell you what, other than that first drive, so far tonight, the Eagles are playing great defense.
Absolutely. They're playing great defense, and, typically we do better against the run, and that's something Coach Roy's been talking about is the pass coverage, and that was a great pass coverage right there.
And a punt is in the air. It's going to be caught by Burnside at the 9, and he caught it with his knee on the ground, so it'll be downed at the 9-yard line. He was trying to get out there and get over toward his sideline where some green grass was at, but he went down a little too far on the catch, and that'll be not so great field position here for the Eagles. Last 2 drives, though, have resulted in touchdowns for Fairview. The first one was an 18-yard touchdown run by Armani Burnside, and then the conclusion of last drive was the first play of quarter number 2, a 37-yard touchdown run by Jace Murray.
Scores around the area, Raceland 13, Mercer County 7, Boyd County 14, Mason County 0.
And here we go on first down, wishbone formation. And a handoff is going to go to Murray. He's trying to get the edge, get off tackle. He does that and falls forward for about a yard. Makes it 2nd down, 9 yards to go for the Eagles. And the clock down to 3.5 here in the second period. Stick around for the halftime show. We'll go over the stats of the first half, tell you the scoring summary, some offensive stats for both teams. We'll also give you a preview of the second half, and we'll give you some scores. We got plenty of those. We should have some more rolling in at halftime. 2nd down and 8. 2 yards on that pickup for Murray. Wishbone formation. Handoff goes to Dre Whitfield. Give him a yard. Third down and 7 yards to go. This is kind of I don't want to say a critical down here, but this is one of those that a lot comes down to this 3rd and 7.
Absolutely. After that defensive stop, we've got to get up the field and try to get the first down to 2:28 to go in the half to try to get another touchdown to extend our lead.
3rd down and about 6 yards to go for the Eagles. Wishbone formation, ball toward the left hash, and a toss goes to Burnside in the backfield, trying to get out there and get the edge. He does. He has a lane. Not enough, though, for the first down. I think he may have picked up about 4 yards, but he's still a couple yards shy of the first. I see Coach Easterling making his way out on the field. I believe Morgan County might have taken the timeout here. A 4-yard pickup by Burnside. And there is a timeout on the field. With 2:05 to go before the half, your score, Fairview 12, Morgan County 6, and we're back in just a moment on the Eagle Sports Network.
This Eagle Sports Network broadcast of Fairview Eagles football will be back in just a moment. This Eagle Sports Network broadcast of Fairview Eagles football will be back in just a moment.
And on 4th down, it looks like the offense is going to stay out there for the Eagles. 4th down and 2 yards to go. And here we go. The pile's moving forward. It's a keeper. We'll see exactly where the spot is. It's going to be real close. waiting on a signal. Fairview players are saying first down, and it is official. First down, Fairview. So a 2-yard pickup there by quarterback Hunter Good is good to keep the drive alive. That's his second carry. He's got a total of 8 yards in this ball game, and Fairview's going to hold on to the football here and presumably into halftime. We'll see how this drive goes.
Absolutely. With 1:40 to go in the half, you look for the Eagles to run the ball.
That's
obviously.
right. We'll see what they come up with here, what Coach Roy has up his sleeve. Wishbone formation, a toss is going to go to Burnside, but I see a flag flying in the backfield over on the other side of the field. And is that Burnside who carried that football? No, that was, I believe that was Jeffrey. Yes, sir. As it stands now, he was brought down in the backfield. We're going to see, though, what the flag is. Ball's going to be spotted here on the 18-yard line. So a loss of, sorry, the 13-yard line. And it's going to, a holding against Fairview. So that'll be a spot foul. Coach Easterling out there weighing out his options. Clock stopped here on minute 23 seconds. We're in the second quarter. Fairview leads at 12-6. So the official signals holding against Fairview, and the penalty is accepted. And it'll be second down.
I believe they declined it.
Okay, my mistake. You're right, my mistake. I wondered kind of why they would, but nonetheless, so it is a loss of down, and a loss of 6 yards on the play makes it second down and 16 yards to go here for the Eagles. And Burnside on the carry with some room to run. He's got a lot of room to run. That's not Burnside, though. That is
Jace Murray.
Murray, yes, sir. We said it earlier. The dude will run over you. He'll also run around you.
Yeah, that was kind of a shock move from Murray. He took the outside corner.
Yes, sir.
Where typically he's straight north. But guess what? He got us a first down, and with a minute and 15 seconds to go in the half, Fairview's got a chance to knock it in for another score.
29 yards on that carry. 6 carries, 71 yards for Murray, and here we go on first down. A handoff. Ball squirts out, though. It was Everett who took the handoff, but it was kind of off his fingertips. The Morgan County sideline says they've got it. Of course, the ball's all the way over on the other side.
And they do.
They were right. Yes, sir. Ball squirts out, and that was the first turnover for the Fairview offense all season long. That was it.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's bad timing for a turnover, but
sure.
Coach Caldwell's going to get the defense out.
That's right.
And hop them up and get a stop here and go the half 12-6 against Morgan County.
I also see a down player over on the Fairview sideline. Not sure who it is, but prayers going up for that player. We're going to step out with 1:06 to go before the half. Your score, Fairview 12, Morgan County 6. It'll be Morgan County football when we come back here on the Eagle Sports Network.
This Eagle Sports Network broadcast of Fairview Eagles football will be back in just a moment. This Eagle Sports Network broadcast of Fairview Eagles football will be back in just a moment.
And it's going to be first down, 10 yards to go here from Morgan County after the stoppage in play due to the injury. Again, don't have a number yet, but prayers going up for that young man over on the Fairview sideline. First and 10, Morgan County from the Fairview 41, dropping back to pass. And an interception out of nowhere, and it's Fairview off to the races down inside the red zone, and a touchdown, a pick six for Fairview. That is none other than Dre Whitfield with the pick six for the Eagles. A 59-yard pick six, might I add. That's just what the doctor prescribed there for Fairview going into halftime.
Absolutely, and that was a great job by the defense. Obviously, we've talked about defense a lot. Offense has done a great job, but Coach Cottle's really got his defense dialed in and pursuing and being in the right spots at the right time.
Yes, sir.
And the down player, coaches up top, they didn't know who it was, so prayers go to that guy. Hopefully he'll be out soon.
I'm with you, and thank you for going up there and trying to get us a name, Craig. 54 seconds before halftime, Dre Whitfield with a 59-yard pick six for the Eagles, putting them ahead up on the scoreboard now 18-6. And on the two-point conversion, here we go. A handoff goes to Murray, and he is in, waiting on the signal.
He's in.
He's in, yes, sir. Two-point conversion is good, so that adds two more to the score. It's 20-6 Fairview, and we're back in just a moment here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Visit Home Builders Supply at 1560 Diedrich Boulevard in Flatwoods, Kentucky, your one-stop shop for everything for your home. They call it a whole home store for a reason. Find them on Facebook at Home Builders Supply LLC or give them a call at 606-388-2465 for all the kitchen, bathroom, flooring, and any other need you may have for your home. And they're open to the public. That's Home Builders Supply, 1560 Diedrich Boulevard, Flatwoods, Kentucky. And thank you to the folks at Home Builders Supply for their support of high school student athletes like the ones at Fairview High School.
Looks like Conlon Slavens is the injured player. Prayers going up for him. Not going to speculate on what the injury is, but we're definitely going to pray for the young man. The kickoff return all the way out to about the 40-yard line from about the 20, about a 20-yard kickoff return here. And Craig, still a lot of football left to be played here before the half. We thought that the second quarter was going to end with Fairview having the football. A lot has happened since then. 48.6 seconds is a lot of football.
Yeah, that's a lot of football time.
Can be, depending on what kind of offense we see here.
Yeah, there's a lot of football left in the first half, and Fairview just decided to call a timeout, obviously to get the emotions under control and make sure everybody remembers their assignments and stays focused and stays disciplined, and keep the ball in the backfield is the game plan, and make them run the clock out.
A big thank you to our community partners. Home Builders Supply, HBS Furniture, and Timber Ridge. The other one that we haven't mentioned today, Platinum Industries. We're sitting here in the Platinum Industries broadcast booth on Platinum Industries internet service, might I add. Without our wonderful community sponsors, we wouldn't be able to be bringing you the broadcast. So thank you to them. And I should mention as well, Platinum Industries, a contracting business around the tri-state area, and they offer installation of anything bought at HBS Furniture, and I highly recommend you looking them up on Facebook, Platinum Industries LLC. A toss play on first down, kind of a little trickery, and some room to run for Noah Sweeney. Gets it across midfield. Doesn't go out of bounds, though, so the clock's going to keep rolling as soon as they get the ball snapped here. A pickup of about 12 yards for Sweeney.
And that was a great stop by Jace Murray.
Yes, sir. You ain't kidding. I'm glad you brought that up. Down to 33, clock still rolling, and Cooper Fleming takes the snap and spikes it, stopping the clock now at 31.8 seconds before the half, and that goes down as an incomplete pass, by the way.
Yeah, the Cougars, with no timeouts, had no other option to be able to stop the ball to get a design play set up to try to kind of get us capitalize on a score here before the half.
Sure.
That your defense is going to look like they're going to bring 10 at you.
Wouldn't surprise me.
We're going to bring 10 right at you and say you're going to have to beat us on the run.
Definitely going to hit in the mouth, that's for sure. On second down and 10 here, a handoff goes to Fleming. He's trying to get it upfield, and he does just that. Gets it across the 40 and over to about the 39, and a flag coming in after the play over on the Fairview sideline. Going to wait and see what that is. Somebody may have been running their mouth. We'll wait and see here.
I believe it. Sign personal.
Yeah, we're going to wait and see who it goes against. Both teams back into their respective huddles as the head official coming over to give us an indication. It is going to be a personal foul, and it's going to be against the Eagles. Coach Roy out there in the ear of the side judge, the guy that threw the flag. Still not exactly sure what happened over there. It was over around the Fairview sideline at the end of the play. So,
nevertheless,
you don't know.
Alex was not happy about that call.
No, sir. No, sir. So an 8-yard pickup there turns into a whole lot more after the 15 yards are tacked on. Ball all the way now inside the 25. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the Fairview 24-yard line. 20 seconds to go here before the half. Fleming with the screen pass and then a little hook and ladder. It's taken by Cooper Fleming, and he's got a few, but not enough for the first. Down to 8 seconds, hurrying to get to the football. A 7-yard pickup there. And with 1.9 seconds on the clock, Morgan County able to line up and snap the football, stopping the clock,
and obviously
allowing themselves for one more play. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, obviously Coach Roy's going to call a timeout. Gather the defense and talk to them, get the emotions down, and tell them we stay disciplined. Once again, we talk about discipline.
That's right.
Because that's something that Coach Roy's talked about all summer long with the boys, and just don't let the ball go past you.
You need one play here, and you know that they're going to try to go for the big play because they've got to have 20 yards, or 17 yards to get across the goal line.
And you could see a pitch, and that's probably what he's talking about right now as well.
Very well. We saw the hook and ladder on the last play. Could be another trickery play like that, or they could just take a shot at the end zone. But defensively, you have to be ready. You have to do your job here. You need one stop, and it's halftime. 1.9 seconds. Your score, Fairview 20, Morgan County 6. Here on Don McKenzie Field at Herdman Stadium in West Liberty. Your Eagles are in town, and they're ahead by a couple of scores, and they're trying to keep it that way going into the half. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Pistol formation, fullback to the right. Dropping back to throw is Fleming, looking downfield. And knocked away by Burnside. That's going to be it for the first half of play. Kind of anticlimactical right there, and that's exactly how you want it if you're Fairview. Burnside does his job, ball hits the ground, and it's halftime.
Yeah, Burnside could have easily tried to catch that ball, but Coach was talking, I'm sure, at that timeout. We do not want to catch the ball.
End it.
Throw it, bat it away, and let's end it and go to the half up 20-6 against Morgan County.
So here at halftime, we're going to go to our first break of the halftime show. Your score, Fairview 20, Morgan County 6. And we'll be back here in just a moment to tell you exactly how we got there with our scoring summary. Don't go away. Back in just a moment here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Timber Ridge is committed to delivering the highest quality sheds, barns, cabins, play sets, trailers, greenhouses, and more, all tailored to meet the needs and the budgets of their customers. They offer multiple financing options to help make for the best customer experience possible. They also offer 3 options to get what you want. And with payments starting at $79.50 a month, they make it easy. Timber Ridge offers a quality like no other. Visit them at 195 Argolite Road in Flatwoods, Kentucky. Call them at 606-388-2110. Visit their Facebook page or find them online or give them a call at 606-388 or give them a call at 606-388-2465 for all the kitchen, bathroom, flooring, and any other need you may have for your home. And they're open to the public. That's Home Builders Supply, 1560 Diedrich Boulevard, Flatwoods, Kentucky. And thank you to the folks at Home Builders Supply for their support of high school student athletes like the ones at Fairview High School. And welcome back into the Eagle Sports Network at halftime. Your score,
Fairview ahead of Morgan County 20-6. We'll tell you how we got there with our scoring summary, brought to you by Platinum Industries, a contracting service around the tri-state area. Look them up on Facebook at Platinum Industries LLC, and we thank them for their support of Fairview student athletes in Westwood. Scoring summary looks something like this. The first score of the football game came with 8 minutes 31 seconds to go in the first. It was a Morgan County touchdown, an 8-yarder by Noah Sweeney, and then a failed 2-point conversion made the score 6-0. After that, it was all Fairview on the scoreboard with 2:22 to go in the first. Armani Burnside punches it in from 18 yards away. Another failed 2-point conversion, tied it up at 6 apiece. The first play of the second quarter, though, was a Fairview touchdown, a 37-yarder by Jace Murray. Showed off his foot speed and got it in there, making the score 12-6. The final score of the first half was a turnover, a defensive touchdown by the Eagles, a 59-yard pick six by Dre Whitfield, and then a 2-point conversion run by Jace Murray. That made the score 20-6, and that's where we're at here at halftime. We're going to step out, take another break. We'll come back, look over some offensive stats for both teams. You see there on your screen, a lot of time to go here at the half. We'll be back here in just a moment here on the Eagle Sports Network.
John Anderson, Air Force.
The fine folks at Home Builders Supply, proud sponsors of Fairview Eagles athletics, have opened up a new store called HBS Furniture. It's located at 101 Kentucky Route 1, right behind Super Quick in Greenup. They offer wall-to-wall furniture as well as many other unique home items that you'll love. Check them out on Facebook at HBS Furniture or give them a call at 606-750-4238 or find them online at supplyhomebuilders.com. It's the folks at Home Builders Supply and HBS Furniture that make this broadcast possible, and we want to give them a big thank you for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School.
How can you measure the value of education-based athletics? Well, the value is in what makes it invaluable. That's because school sports aren't just about winning, they're about learning and growing. School sports aren't just about gaining trophies and accolades, they're about learning life lessons, bringing a whole community together, developing character and integrity, having coaches who mentor you, and teammates who become lifelong friends. And you can't put a price on any of that. That's what makes education-based athletics invaluable. Of course, when you participate in school sports, you want to win and become a better athlete, but the purpose is so much greater, becoming a better person. Support your local school sports programs. And if you have a student, encourage them to get involved.
Brought to you by the Kentucky High School Athletic Association and the Kentucky Athletic Administrators Association.
And welcome back into Herdman Stadium here in West Liberty as the veterans are being honored here. For anyone in attendance who's a veteran, and I highly respect that. I think that is a classy move. That's a cool thing to do here tonight in West Liberty. Offensive stats look something like this for Morgan County. Through the air, Cooper Fleming, the senior quarterback, has thrown the ball 5 times, completed 3 of those for 18 yards. Catches by Noah Sweeney for 8 yards, Connor Fleming for 3, and then Cooper Fleming for 7. On the ground, a quiet night from Kevin Keaton, 4 carries, 5 yards for him. Cooper Fleming, a couple of carries, a total of -1 yard on the ground for Cooper. Connor Fleming, 2 carries, 5 yards. Noah Sweeney, the team's leading rusher tonight, 6 carries, 50 yards, and then 1 carry for Alex Lee for -1 yard. That's a look at the offensive stats individually for Morgan County. For the Eagles, through the air, nothing doing. Hunter Good has thrown the ball twice, both for incompletions. I will say though, that the young quarterback doing a great job behind the center. On the ground, Jason Murray, the team's leading rusher on the season and here tonight, 6 carries, 71 yards, and a touchdown for him. Armani Burnside, 5 carries, 25 yards. He also has an 18-yard touchdown thrown in there. Dre Whitfield, 3 carries for 10 yards. Dre has a touchdown, but it's not an offensive touchdown. It's a defensive touchdown after that pick 6 I mentioned a few moments ago. Jeffrey Everett's 3 carries, 1 yard, and then Hunter Good, a couple of carries for 8 yards for the Eagles. That's a look at your individual offensive stats for both teams. And we said it earlier, I'll say it again here at the half. We thought it was going to be a barn burner, and so far it's been a good one. But on the scoreboard, Fairview ahead now by a couple of scores at the half. It's 20-6, Fairview over Morgan County at halftime. We're going to step out for another break. When we come back, though, here at the halftime show, we will give you a little preview of the second half, what we might expect. We'll also do some shout-outs to some people from Westwood that definitely deserve it, and give you some scores to update from around the area here on Football Friday night. It's Fairview 20, Morgan County 6, and we're back in just a moment here on the Eagle Sports Network.
The fine folks at Home Builders Supply, proud sponsors of Fairview Eagles athletics, have opened up a new store called HBS Furniture. It's located at 101 Kentucky Route 1, right behind Super Quick in Greenup. They offer wall-to-wall furniture as well as many other unique home items that you'll love. Check them out on Facebook at HBS Furniture or give them a call at 606-750-4238 or find them online at supplyhomebuilders.com. It's the folks at Home Builders Supply and HBS Furniture that make this broadcast possible, and we want to give them a big thank you for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School.
You guys just didn't want it bad enough. That should have been an easy win. What were you doing out there? You gotta hustle. You could have made that play if you'd been open.
On the car ride home after the game, when you think you're helping by telling me what I did wrong and what I need to work on, all I hear is that I'm not good enough, that I'm supposed to be perfect, that it's not okay to lose. On the car ride home, all I need to hear is how much you love me and enjoy watching me play. That my worth isn't determined by my performance. That even on my worst day, I am worthy. That you see me learning, growing, and doing my best. And that is enough.
Brought to you by the Kentucky High School Athletic Association and the Kentucky Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back into Herdman Stadium, Don McKenzie Field, the site of tonight's matchup between Fairview and Morgan County. Your Fairview Eagles are on top here at the half by a score of 20-6. And speaking of scores, Craig, you've got some scores to update with from around the area, don't you?
Yeah, first let's talk about the Fairview. Talk about the Fairview volleyball team, currently not covered under the Eagle network, but Miss Grant does live stream all the football or the volleyball games. Currently, Coach Rick Lambert has the volleyball team 6-8. They defeated East Carter last night 3-0, and take Bath County on at home. So all the Fairview fans that are at home, go out and support the Lady Eagles tomorrow at 1 p.m.
Absolutely. Always encourage people to get to the games if at all possible, support these student athletes. And Coach Lambert, as always, does a great job with his program.
Football scores around the area. Boyd County leads Mason County 14-0. Dawson Bryant 45, Chesapeake 8. Raceland 34, Mercer County 14.
That's in the second quarter, too, by the way. A
Yeah,
high-scoring affair there.
Still in the second quarter, Russell 41, Paintsville 0.
I was listening to a preview on the way here on one of the mountain stations on the radio, and they were talking about how good of a game that was anticipated being. But, hey, it's all Russell apparently.
Yeah, according to the scores reported.
Yep.
And that's all the scores that we've got updated. Hopefully to get some more. About 2 minutes, 46 seconds to go before we kick off the second half. Your Fairview Eagles 20, Morgan County 6.
We're going to step out, take another break. We'll come back. We'll give you a preview of the second half, maybe what we can expect from both teams. As I tell you what, one thing I do want to say before we go to break, there are some good, nice people here in West Liberty. They've been very accommodating to us, and we appreciate that. The athletic director, Coach Easterling, all the guys here in the press box, the announcers, and the TV guys, very accommodating to us, and we appreciate that. So I wanted to make sure I mentioned that. Anyway, Fairview 2 scores ahead right now. It's 20-6 as we are here at the half. We're going to step out, take a break. Back in just a moment on the Eagle Sports Network.
The fine folks at Home Builders Supply, proud sponsors of Fairview Eagles athletics, have opened up a new store called HBS Furniture. It's located at 101 Kentucky Route 1, right behind Super Quick in Greenup. They offer wall-to-wall furniture as well as many other unique home items that you'll love. Check them out on Facebook at HBS Furniture or give them a call at 606-750-4238 or find them online at supplyhomebuilders.com. It's the folks at Home Builders Supply and HBS Furniture that make this broadcast possible, and we want to give them a big thank you for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School. Timber Ridge is committed to delivering the highest quality sheds, barns, cabins, play sets, trailers, greenhouses, and more, all tailored to meet the needs and the budgets of their customers. They offer multiple financing options to help make for the best customer experience possible. They also offer 3 options to get what you want. And with payments starting at $79.50 a month, they make it easy. Timber Ridge offers a quality like no other. Visit them at 195 Argolite Road in Flatwoods, Kentucky. Call them at 606-388-2110. Visit their Facebook page or find them online at timberridgeky.com. And a big thank you to the good folks at Timber Ridge for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School.
And an update on the injury from the first half. We were given some incorrect information. Not 65-55. J.J. May is the injured Fairview Eagle. What do you got on that, Craig?
Yeah, Coach told us that he pulled a hamstring, and they going to set him out for the rest of the second half, more than likely, to rest it and to prepare for the next game.
Right.
But it's glad that it's nothing major.
Absolutely.
And he'll be able to come back next week, hopefully.
Continue remembering JJ and your thoughts, and especially in your prayers, as we're glad to hear it's nothing serious. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. He's a big defensive player for us.
Sure.
And I believe he is a senior, if I am correct.
I believe you are correct, sir.
We'd like to see him get back on the field as quick as possible.
2 minutes to go, as you see on your screen here at the half. Your score: Fairview 20, Morgan County 6. Fairview has done a good job of stringing together drives and putting points on the board 2 different times. Now, that being said, the first touchdown was it was the result of a 20-yard drive after some great field position on a turnover. And then the last touchdown came on a defensive play, a pick six by Dre Whitfield. Nonetheless, Fairview kind of firing on all cylinders here tonight under Coach Roy. Offense doing a good job. He talked about getting the push up front. They had trouble doing that their first drive. Able to kind of swing things and get the push on both sides of the ball. And I believe that, Craig, that push has kind of been the difference in the score here.
Absolutely. The push has actually helped out Fairview tremendously. And all the linemen doing their job. And I believe we've only had 1 or 2 penalties this game. And that's impressive for the boys. That shows that they're becoming very disciplined out on the field, and look forward to seeing the second half.
Absolutely. And we're going to keep it right here, as you see, down to 33 seconds before the beginning of the second half. It will be Morgan County football coming out of halftime. Something else, too, that I feel as though I should mention. Fairview offensively, and I said that in the first half, and I hope I'm right. I'm pretty sure I am. Had not turned the football over all year. They did here tonight, and they overcame it. That speaks to, number one, the coaching of Alex Roy and his staff, but number two, the mindset these players are in. They're out there battling.
Yeah, they're absolutely out there battling, and yards rushing, I believe unofficially we have 115 to their 79, so that shows that we're pushing along and doing the correct things on offense. And
absolutely.
Now we got defense going to come out and take care of business.
And here we go. Devin Gibson's kick is in the air, and the second half is underway. The ball through the hands of the defender there. That is Alex Lee. It bounced back up into his hands, and he slipped and fell. So as far as being a Fairview Eagle fan, like most of you I'm sure are, good return there because he didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think he just jumped down on the ball because
right.
he knew the pursuit was coming.
That's what he's been taught to do, yes, and that was smart.
The pursuit was there, and hats off to Fairview for going down and ensuring that wasn't a good kickoff return.
Yep. Not an injury there, just an untied shoe. Crisis averted, though. He got it tied, and we're ready to rock and roll. 1st and 10, Morgan County from their own 25. Deep motion from right to left, and a handoff goes to the fullback, and off to the races is Kevin Keaton. Gets it all the way out to the 45-yard line, a 19-yard pickup there on first down. And I mentioned it earlier, he was really quiet in the first half, by far his biggest carry of the night as he came into the second half, 4 carries, 5 yards. That was 19 yards there.
That was a big stop there by Jeffrey Edwards.
Yes, it was.
Because he could have took it to the house.
That's
right. Jeffrey's quick as always and gets right to the football no matter what side of the field he's on. Great job by Jeffrey.
Yes, sir. Glad to be calling his name again, I'll say that. A handoff again goes to the fullback, but nowhere to go as several Fairview Eagles in on that tackle. I see Gibson and I see Hatfield, the predominant tacklers there. That was Keaton again. Give him a yard, and it's going to be 2nd down and 9 for the Cougars. Ball on the 46-yard line. Clock down under 11 minutes to go here in the third. Fairview leads here in the third quarter, 20-6. Little extended huddle here from Morgan County, as there is no play clock here, but you got to think it's been a few seconds here. They probably ought to have a little urgency, a little pep in their step getting out of the huddle. Pistol formation. The handoff again goes to Keaton, and he's got a lane, and he takes it down to the 30 and inside the 20-yard line, and a shoestring tackle there from Armani Burnside prevents the touchdown. Ball was on the Morgan County 46. He gets it all the way down to the 17-yard line. So a big pickup there, about 37 yards for Kevin Keaton. And that's a name, again, we didn't say it much in the first half, but he's having a big drive here.
And there was a great stop there by Burnside along with Charlie Fetters.
Fetters, yes, sir.
here defensively, you just want to get a stop.
Sure.
And get the ball back and let the offense take control.
On first down, 10 yards to go. A handoff again goes to the fullback. Nope, it was a keeper by Cooper Fleming. I tell you what, I bet on the fake there. The quarterback kept it.
We do have a player down.
And it's a pickup of about 7 yards. I'm trying to see. We do have a player down on the field. 7 yards for the quarterback there on the ground. And it's a Fairview Eagles player who is down on the ground.
Got him 7 yards. And now gets him back on the plus side.
We're going to keep it right here as at least for a few moments as the training staff from both sides over there checking on the injured player. Both teams making their way over toward their respective sidelines. And the player being helped up, that is Dre Whitfield. Slow to get up, but he's jogging off the field on his own, so that's a great sign. As I'm glad we kept it here because we're ready to resume action. That did give both coaches a little extra time or a little bonus time here to talk to their players. And I think Coach Cottle over there with his defense probably glad to have that few seconds as both teams making their way back out on the field. We're ready to resume action. Morgan County trying to string together a drive here. Second down, 3 yards to go. And a handoff up the middle. And falling forward is Kevin Keaton. That's his third carry of this drive. He fell forward and picked up enough for the first, give him 5 yards.
Tackled by Jace Murray.
He needed 3, he got 5. And the ball's now down on the 5-yard line. It's going to be first and goal. 8 carries, 67 yards for Keaton. And by the way, 43 of those coming here on this drive. Same formation and a jet handoff and nothing doing there. Sweeney on the carry for no gain. I see several Fairview Eagles in on that tackle. I saw McCormick, I know that. I also saw Jackson Everett's and a few others in on that one.
I think Rylan Hatfield was there, keep from the end zone. Big second down here for the Fairview defense.
So after no gain, it's second and goal. 3 receivers to the left. And I believe that was a miscommunication as he goes to hand the ball off. There's nobody to hand it to, and he pays for that one as Rylan Hatfield comes out of nowhere and brings him down deep in the backfield. I think that's going to be a loss of about 6 yards. So a big help there from Rylan Hatfield for his defense makes it actually a loss of 7 yards, not 6. Makes it third and goal from the 12.
And this is a huge down here for the second half for the Eagles. Third down, 8 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Absolutely.
Get a big stop here, and obviously Morgan County's probably going to go for it on the fourth down. But,
I don't think there's any question. 3 receivers to the right. Fleming fakes a handoff and then tosses it out to the tailback, and nowhere to go for Connor Fleming. He's brought down by a couple of Fairview Eagles. I saw Dre Whitfield was the primary tackler. That's going to bring them all the way back to the 16, so a loss of 4 yards here. And it's fourth and goal from the 21, I'm sorry.
Absolutely. That was great pursuit by the defense. And here you can hear Coach Cottle screaming,
yeah,
you got to be disciplined on this play. We do not need a penalty.
I didn't hear him, but I almost heard him from the other sideline.
Absolutely.
You got to think.
His emotions is up.
Watch the snap count, watch trickery, watch anything. Most importantly, do your job. On fourth and goal, a handoff and nowhere to go. That's a turnover on downs after a great defensive stand here by the Fairview Eagles. Ball carrier there was Kevin Keaton.
Tackled by number 54, Logan McCormick, and number 60, Jackson Everett.
So no gain on the carry there. that's huge. That's huge for Fairview offensively as a team, whatever. That's huge. After Kevin Keaton, the team's leading receiver, quiet in the first half, rushed for 43 yards on this drive, got him down in the red zone, and then the defense able to turn it on, able to slow things down, control the game, and here they are back on offense. And on first down, a handoff goes to Murray. He gets it out across the 20, 3 yards, maybe 4. And again, Craig, that's what you asked for on that play.
Yeah, absolutely. That shows that the defense is trusting in Coach Cottle, what he's calling.
That's right.
And it's showing the guys are out there not to play me ball. It's team ball. There's no I in team, and these guys are we've called off different people tackling tonight, and it's not been a one-sided tackling game.
No, sir.
Everybody's been in the backfield or trying to help make the tackles.
Same formation, Wishbone out wide to the right, and pressure on Good. He's brought down in the backfield. I tell you what, the pocket collapsed as he started dropping. He had nowhere to go. And that's going to get him back past the original line of scrimmage and back to about the 15.
And I'd say Coach Parsons there is yelling at his line because wasn't protecting the quarterback, and that's something we got to do better at on every play. But so far for the night, we've done an excellent job taking care of Hunter Good, keeping him safe.
They did move the football back up to about the 18, so a loss of about 4 on the quarterback sack makes it third down, 10 yards to go. And on third down, it's going to be another handoff to the second back through. That is, I believe that's Burnside. We'll see. He gets a few, maybe 5 yards, a decent pickup, but not enough, though, for the first down. I see some change in personnel. You got to think here, fourth down, 5 yards to go, deep in your own territory. Probably going to see the punt team here.
Absolutely. Probably going to see the punt team. Don't want to put Morgan County in their own red zone there.
Back deep to receive for Morgan County, Noah Sweeney. Devin Gibson, the punter. Eli Stewart, the long snapper. And here we go, a high snap. Gibson puts it in the air. It's going to land at about the 47-yard line. And again, instead of letting it roll the way you want it to roll, it's down right at about the 46-yard line by
Eli
Fairview.
Stewart.
That was Eli, yes, sir. Nonetheless, 4:33 to go here in the third period of play. It's going to be Morgan County taking over 1st and 10 on their own 46-yard line. Fairview ahead right now in this ball game, 20-6. Fairview defensively doing a great job. They haven't given up any points other than the very first drive after a costly high snap on a punt. Great field position for Morgan County. They capitalized, 20-yard drive, touchdown. Other than that, it's been all Fairview. Here we go on first down, pistol formation, toss to the right side, and some room to run for Noah Sweeney. Shakes off a would-be tackler, and Jeffrey Everett hangs on, brings him down at about the 30-yard line. So a pickup of about 25 yards there for Noah Sweeney. His biggest carry of the night. 8 carries, 75 yards now for Sweeney. And again, he's setting his team up good with good field position here in the third quarter. You got to thank Coach Easterling. While his team has been able to string together a few drives, they haven't been able to finish those drives here. And you got to think he probably had something to say to him after the last one. Nonetheless, on first down, the handoff goes to 24. Thank you. Noah Sweeney again for no gain, so second down, 10 yards to go.
Great pursuit there by Jackson Everett to keep him at the line of scrimmage. Player we've talked about there. Hayden Webster pulling his team together there in the defensive huddle, telling them to stay focused and let's get in the backfield and get the ball back.
Down to 3.5 to go here in the third. 20-6, Fairview leads. And a quarterback option, he's going to hold on to the football, get it out across the 20 and all the way over to the Fairview sideline. He'll go out of bounds at about the 18. So a pickup of, I think, 11 yards. Well, I'm going to wait and see where they say he went out at over there. It's hard to see over there with the lighting and everything. Yeah, 11-yard pickup there for the quarterback, Cooper Fleming. And that earns him a fresh set of downs here, as not only does he run it over to the Fairview sideline, then he has to jog over to his own sideline to get the play call from Coach Easterling. You got to think that will wear the kid out eventually.
Yeah, absolutely. And you got to think both quarterbacks doing that. Annually playing great.
On first down, a toss play goes to the right side. Is that him again? I can't get it. And it's hard to see these numbers. Nonetheless, it is a decent pickup, but there are a couple of flags thrown back
24
around the original line of scrimmage. That was Sweeney. I'm going to wait, though, and see. It's going to go down as about a 6-yard carry. However, it's going to be erased because an offensive holding penalty will back them up 10 yards. So no play there, and they're going to back them up 10 yards from the spot of that foul. Several penalties tonight here for Morgan County, and they've been costly ones. Again, Morgan County stringing together a drive after a big 25-yard run by Sweeney, and they're backing up. Number one, thanks to Fairview's defensive play. Number two, though, penalties. Penalties are really, really hurting them here tonight, the Cougars. Fairview, I believe you mentioned, I think they've got two. Is that right? Two penalties,
I
15 yards.
Two penalties. One was personal foul and then a false start.
On first down and 20 yards to go, another whistle pre-snap.
False start on the Cougars.
Yes, sir. There was movement up front. There was contact, but the movement was initiated by the right side of that Fairview Eagles offensive line. So back them up 5 more, make it first down and 25 yards to go.
And if you're Fairview, that's something you like to see, the flag.
Oh, sir. Yes, sir.
Flags going against them.
I'll tell you what else you like to see if you're Fairview. There was movement on the offensive side, and the guy that moved was on his hind end.
Yep.
Because the defensive player saw him move and reacted. Got to like that.
Yes, absolutely. Fairview's defense staying focused.
A pass on first and 25 under pressure is Cooper, and an interception right in the middle of the field, and that's just what the doctor ordered from the Fairview Eagles.
That's a freshman.
Yes, sir. Jaden Kaler
yes.
with the interception. The freshman safety coming in huge for the Eagles. Just like that, another drive. Fairview, while there was a big play, Fairview defensively able to adapt, overcome, and it's Fairview football because of it. Great job by the freshman.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a great defensive stop there. Fairview could have folded and let them take the ball in for a touchdown, but couple long plays that they had, and Fairview's defense stayed strong and was ready for them. And a couple penalties on the Cougars, and then the safety there, Jaden Kaler. Well, great job.
Absolutely. First and 10 Fairview, wishbone formation, and a handoff goes to the fullback. He's hit right about the line of scrimmage. And the ball comes out, I believe, and it's going to be Morgan County football. Just like that, another turnover, this one against Fairview. Their second turnover of the football game. And there was a collision there at the line. And I didn't, their back is to us. Couldn't see exactly who knocked the ball out. But that will go down as a lost fumble. It'll be first down Morgan County. So just like that, another turnover.
Absolutely. And we got an injured player walking off the field on his own, number 52.
That's Webster.
Yeah. Hopefully there's no major injuries there. Prayers goes to him.
Here we go. First and 10 Morgan County. Deep motion from right to left and another whistle pre-snap. It's going to be timeout Fairview. So with 2:55 to go here in the third, your score, Fairview 20, Morgan County 6. It's going to be Morgan County football after the Fairview fumble when we come back. Back in just a moment here on the Eagle Sports Network.
The fine folks at Home Builders Supply, proud sponsors of Fairview Eagles athletics, have opened up a new store called HBS Furniture. It's located at 101 Kentucky Route 1, right behind Super Quick in Greenup. They offer wall-to-wall furniture as well as many other unique home items that you'll love. Check them out on Facebook at HBS Furniture or give them a call at 606-750-4238 or find them online at supplyhomebuilders.com. It's the folks at Home Builders Supply and HBS Furniture that make this broadcast possible, and we want to give them a big thank you for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School.
And on first down for Morgan County, another penalty flag on right about the snap, right about, I'm going to say pre-snap, and it's going to be false start against Morgan County. That's their third one here, their third false start penalty here in the third quarter. And Coach Easterling, not on your camera on the screen, but I will tell you this, he's not happy. He's a little animated and letting his team know it, as he probably has every right to do at this point. First down, 15 yards to go for the Morgan County Cougars. Ball on the Fairview 41. Pistol formation, motion from right to left, and a handoff is going to go to Kevin Keaton. He's got room to run, gets the first down, and he's brought down inside the 20-yard line. As you can hear there, a first down Cougars. Trying to figure out, I guess he's going to go out of bounds right about the 21-yard line. So pick up of 20 yards, a decent pickup there for Kevin Keaton, who has carried the ball now 10 times for a total of 87 yards in the ball game. 63 of them coming here in the second half. On first down, a handoff again. This one again goes to Kevin Keaton, and a shoestring tackle after a pickup of a few. He's inside the 15, I believe, down to about the 14. So an 8-yard pickup there for Kevin Keaton. 5 yards shy of 100 for Keaton, as we're down to 2 minutes to go here in the third. Your score, Fairview 20, Morgan County 6. Your Eagles on the road here in West Liberty. Glad you could join us here on the Eagles Sports Network, as Morgan County has the football now, second down and 2 yards to go. And another handoff to Kevin Keaton, who dodges a couple would-be tacklers and marches it right into the end zone from 13 yards away. So a 13-yard touchdown there with a minute 40 seconds to go in the third. That's Morgan County's first score of the ball game since 8:31 in the first. Makes it 20-12, and they're going to leave their offense out. We knew they would. Neither team kicks field goals or PATs. 2 more would make it a 6-point ball game here. Here we go. The offense out. A toss to the right-hand side, and into the end zone is Noah Sweeney. So with a minute 40 seconds to go here in the third period of play, Morgan County gets 8 on the board, and they're back within 6 points now of the Fairview Eagles. It's your Fairview Eagles 20, Morgan County 14, and we're back in just a moment here on the Eagles Sports Network.
What are you doing out there?
Come on! I saw you at the game the other night. Yeah, you. Up there getting mad, acting like we're all out there making $1 million a game. Well, let me be real with you. This isn't the pros. It's school sports, and it's a game, our game. So please, let us play.
School sports fans, remember, when you cheer for your team, make noise for the right reasons. This message presented by the NFHS and the NIAAA.
And all student athletes in Kentucky.
And welcome back into the Eagles Sports Network. It's Fairview 20, Morgan County 14. And Fairview going to get another crack at the end zone here after Morgan County strings together a drive and ends up punching it in the end zone from 13 yards away. The kickoff is going to be caught by Jace Murray at about the 29. He bends it back up into midfield, gets it across the 35, and he's brought down at about the 36-yard line. That's where Fairview will take over here, 1st and 10. Greg, you got any scores for us from around the area?
Score we haven't talked about yet. East Carter 21, Greenup County 14 in the third quarter.
Well, that's a ball game.
Russell's 41-0 against Painesville.
Okay.
Raceland's on top of Mercer County 49-14.
That's in the second quarter. They're putting some points up. I guess they're a little upset after that loss last week, and getting some points up on the board are the Rams.
Yeah, absolutely.
After that loss last week to Pikeville. 1st and 10, Fairview, and a handoff goes on first down to Jace Murray, who marches along, gets it out there across the 40. I'm going to say a pickup of about 6 yards, maybe 5. We'll say 5 yards for Jace Murray, who has carried the ball 8 times now for a total of 80 yards, so 10 yards a carry for Mr. Murray. Second down, 5 yards to go. Down to a minute to go. Well, 1:03, and the clock's still rolling here in quarter number 3. Fairview ahead 20-14. On 2nd and 5. A handoff again goes to Murray. He's trying to bend it out. It's going to go down as a positive yardage play. Give him a couple. He's a couple yards shy of a first down. We'll see exactly. Give him about 2 yards. Makes it 3rd and 3. Down to 26 seconds. Clock still rolling. We'll see if they try to run one more play of offense here in the third. I don't think they're going to do it, as they haven't even broken the huddle yet. Actually, here comes Good sprinting over to his huddle. Down to 12, 11 seconds. Fairview sprinting to the football. And here we go. The handoff, and more than enough for the first down. Great job there by Fairview executing on that last play. That was Jace Murray who got it out across the 45, and he's brought down at about the 48-yard line. So a pickup of 5 yards for Jace Murray. And the siren you just heard in the background means that we're 3 quarters in. And your score after 3 quarters of play, Fairview 20, Morgan County 14. And we'll be back here in just a moment as Blue Moon of Kentucky playing in the background. I love that, buddy. We might just stick here. Now, we need to hear from our community partners, Timber Ridge. Let's hear what they got to say. Back in just a moment.
Timber Ridge is committed to delivering the highest quality sheds, barns, cabins, play sets, trailers, greenhouses, and more, all tailored to meet the needs and the budgets of their customers. They offer multiple financing options to help make for the best customer experience possible. They also offer 3 options to get what you want. And with payments starting at $79.50 a month, they make it easy. Timber Ridge offers a quality like no other. Visit them at 195 Argolite Road in Flatwoods, Kentucky.
And we're back here at the start of the 4th period of play. We flipped the field, and Jace Murray gets it back to the line of scrimmage. A collision there, and you see flags flying at the end of the play. I believe it's going to go against Morgan County, but we're going to wait and see, as the head official explaining it to Coach Easterling. He's got his hands on his hips, listening very intently. His personal foul goes against the Cougars. So that's a 15-yarder, Craig. And ball now moves into Morgan County territory.
Absolutely. I think the referee was talking to him. From just looking at him, he was saying that the football player took his foot to the player.
That's right.
And that's something KHSA is watching very closely, is the personal fouls this year.
Wishbone formation, wide receiver wide to the left. Here we go. Handoff goes to Dre Whitfield with some room to run, bouncing it outside and getting it across the 20, down to the 10, 5, touchdown. Fairview Eagles. So from 37 yards away, Dre Whitfield that gets the job done. That's all there is to say. 1st and 10, he gets the job done, punches it in the end zone. He saw green grass and just kept going that way.
Yeah, he went left to right, and that was a great play, and that was a great job by Drayshawn to answer back from Morgan County's touchdown there, and a great job by the line and everybody that blocked for Drayshawn to get that touchdown. Look to get the 2-point conversion here to extend our lead with 11:28. Fairview 26, Morgan County 14.
Here we go on the 2-point conversion, a wishbone formation. And a little bit of miscommunication in the backfield, the ball on the ground. That's going to do it for the 2-point conversion. It's no good, so your score now, Fairview 26, Morgan County 14. So back to a 2-score ball game here in West Liberty, where your Eagles are ahead 26-14. Back in just a moment on the Eagles Sports Network.
You guys just didn't want it bad enough. That should have been an easy win. What were you doing out there? You got to hustle. You could have made that play if you'd been open.
On the car ride home after the game, when you think you're helping by telling me what I did wrong and what I need to work on, all I hear is that I'm not good enough, that I'm supposed to be perfect, that it's not okay to lose. On the car ride home, all I need to hear is how much you love me and enjoy watching me play. That my worth isn't determined by my performance. That even on my worst day, I am worthy. That you see me learning, growing, and doing my best. And that is enough.
Brought to you by the Kentucky High School Athletic Association and the Kentucky Athletic Administrators Association.
Little public service announcement there for you from the KHSAA as we resume action here, and a little.
That's a little
I'll
squid
tell you
kick,
what,
wasn't it?
boy, I almost thought Fairview had the football there. I paused, but they do not. It's Fairview. It's Morgan County football, 1st and 10 from about the 31-yard line. I swear I thought Fairview fell on that for just a moment.
Yeah, absolutely. Morgan County wasn't even going for the football. They thought it was going to go out of bounds, and it made a nice little Fairview roll.
I feel like – go ahead, I'm sorry.
And everybody was coming.
Yeah, buddy. They were on their horses. I'll tell you what, you got to thank coaching staff, special teams coaches, pretty happy with that right there. You can't ask for much better. A great kick by Devin Gibson and great effort from the kickoff team. Handoff there as Kevin Keaton trying to find something, shakes off a tackler, then he's brought down again. Great pursuit. We say it almost every play. Great pursuit.
Yeah, that was great pursuit by Jaden Kaler coming in. Jace Murray almost had him in the backfield, and then Jaden Kaler was right there to help his teammate out. That just shows that the guys are playing as a team.
Yes, sir. 2nd down, 7 yards to go. Ball's on the 34-yard line. They do a great job here at Morgan County with their scoreboard. I tell you what, they've got the down and distance and the yards. Boom, 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 just immediately after play. That's a big help. A whistle on 2nd down as the ball is snapped, and it's going to be, I believe, it's going to go against
another false start.
Yeah, it's going to go against Morgan County. If by my math, that is their 5th false start in this ball game, so that'll back them up 5 and make it.
And I believe they've had 4 in the second half.
Yeah, oh yeah. That'll make it a long way to go. 2nd down and a long way to go for the Cougars. 10:42 left in this football game. 26-14 is your score.
And Chauncey, I do believe, if I'm not incorrect, I think penalty-wise, we've had 1 on offense for false start, and then we've had 1 personal foul on defense.
I think you're
so
right.
That's showing great discipline by the Eagles.
Yeah, I think there was 2 penalties in the first half. Motion from right to left, and a handoff again goes to Kevin Keaton. And he's going to run it right up midfield and across the logo. 1 man to beat, and that's Jeffrey Everetts, who brings him down at about the 42-yard line of Fairview. So a pickup of 29 yards there for Keaton.
It's those big explosive plays so far tonight that's kept the Cougars in the ball game.
That's right.
But they've had those explosive plays, and then you've seen our defense respond and come back and get them back in the backfield or get the ball back. So let's look forward to what the defense does here.
Clock still rolling down to 9:48, and another handoff out of the backfield, and a beautiful open field tackle there by Gabe Legg as Keaton was off on his horse again. He was ready to rock and roll, but a decent pickup still yet for Keaton on first down, 6 yards there. 15 carries, 146 yards for the fullback for the Cougars. Stick around in the post game. We wait and see. We may or may not have Coach Alex Roy up here for an interview after the game. And if you've ever heard his post-game interviews, you don't want to miss it. It's always entertaining anyway. And a hard hit coming out from the interior lineman there. I got tongue-tied because guess who that is, buddy?
Number 54, Logan McCormick, come right out off the line and done his job. And that's what Coach Cotto wants to see. See those explosive tackles by that line, and that was a great job by everybody opening the line, and then Logan making that extra step and going past the blocker and getting the running back there.
Craig, and I know some people listening right now know what I'm talking about. Did you ever watch wrestling? Trevor Holbrook would know what I mean. That kind of reminded me of Goldberg, bub.
Yeah, absolutely. He took him straight to the ground.
Yes, sir. Handoff again goes to Keaton. He's going to bounce it outside this time, and he's got some room to run. Gets it across the 30, and he's slung down from behind. Doing what he had to do there was, I believe that's the freshman safety, Jaden Kaler. Is that him? Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was absolutely Jaden Kaler again. And you got to say hats off to him playing that safety against a bunch of upperclassmen.
Yes.
I can tell you one thing. He ain't playing like he's a freshman.
No, sir.
He's not afraid of the ball. I know his dad, Roger Kaler. He's really hard on him sometimes, but Jaden comes out and plays football just like if he was a senior right now.
Sure. On first down, the toss to the left side, and Connor's got some room to run. He gets it across the 10-yard line. I guess I could watch it on the screen here, Craig, because I'm about to break my neck. There is a down player there. Where did he go down at, Craig?
I believe he went down on the 6-yard line, 7-yard line, I do believe.
Okay, so a pickup of several as
well, I stand corrected. I believe it's the 9-yard line now.
9-yard line, okay. Hey, I'll take it. And there is a down player on the field. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to step out, take a break, back in just a moment. 7:43 to go in the ball game. Fairview leads the Morgan County Cougars 26-14, and this is the Eagle Sports Network.
The fine folks at Home Builder Supply, proud sponsors of Fairview Eagles Athletics, have opened a new store named HBS Furniture. It is located at 101 Kentucky Route 1, behind Super Quick. They offer wall-to-wall furniture, as well as many other unique home items that you'll love. Check them out on Facebook at HBS Furniture, or give them a call at 606-750-4238, or look them up online at supplyhomebuilders.com. It's the folks at Home Builder Supply and HBS Furniture that makes this broadcast possible.
This Eagle Sports Network broadcast of Fairview Eagles football will be back in just a moment. This Eagle Sports Network broadcast of Fairview Eagles football will be back in just a moment.
And we are back here on first and goal, trying to stretch it out wide as the quarterback, and he does. He picks up a few, but he's brought down at about the 6-yard line by several Fairview Eagles there. Give him 3 yards on the pickup. Cooper Fleming makes it second goal from the 5.
That injury was Jace Murray for Fairview. Hopefully everything's okay there.
Hand off to the fullback, and getting it across the goal line is Keeban Keaton from 5 yards away. And he gets his team now back within 1 score. 26-20 is the score. So it's a 6-point ball game now as we stand, and we've still got the 2-point conversion yet to be decided. Keaton really turning it on here in this second half. 6:59 to go in the football game. And here we go, the 2-point conversion. And he's in there. That's 2 points, but I'll tell you what, a flag comes in after the play. It kind of quieted the crowd here. We'll wait and see what the penalty is here. It's thrown over on the Morgan County sideline, Craig. To be honest with you, my view's kind of obstructed, and I know yours is too.
I didn't see a player around it. I think the flag's going to be picked up, maybe.
I think you might be right, man. As the officials there having a little conference here, we'll see what the signal is. So an illegal player on the field, I think, is the call.
Yeah,
12 men on the field.
Yeah.
And we're going to see as they're out there, Coach Easterling now.
Absolutely not happy about that call.
Yeah, no, and he's getting some clarification here as even two assistant coaches out there not really sure what happened here as Morgan County making their way back out. I think they're going to back them up maybe and have them replay the 2-point conversion. Is that right?
That's what it looks like it's going to be.
I think you're right, buddy. That'll back them up to, so it's a 5-yarder. That'll back them up to about the 8-yard line. 6:59 to go here.
And this is a crucial stop by the defense here.
Sure.
Even though it's a 2-point conversion, it's still a defensive stop. Need to keep them out of the end zone for the 2-point conversion.
Basically what this will do, it's a 6-point ball game right now. 2 points would mean that a touchdown would win. And Keaton gets it in for 2 points. Fairview, though, gets the football back after we go to break. It's 6:59 on the clock, 4th quarter. Fairview 26, Morgan County 22. We said it was going to be a dogfight, and we weren't lying. We're back in just a moment. It's Fairview football when we get back on the Eagle Sports Network.
Timber Ridge is committed to delivering the highest quality sheds, barns, cabins, play sets, trailers, greenhouses, and more, all tailored to meet the needs and the budgets of their customers. They offer multiple financing options to help make for the best customer experience possible. They also offer 3 options to get what you want. And with payments starting at $79.50 a month, they make it easy. Timber Ridge offers a quality like no other.
And that they do. A big thank you to them and a thank you to Platinum Industries for giving us a name for our broadcast booth here, the Platinum Industries broadcast booth. It's 26-20 with 6:59 to go in the football game, and the kick is in the air. I believe it's going to go out of bounds, and it does. So it'll be 1st and 10 Fairview from their own 35. Now, that being said, it's Fairview football with a 4-point lead and 6 minutes 59 seconds on the clock. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 35, and I believe there is no question that we're going to see Coach Alex Roy and his offense do everything they can to have the football for as much of that 6 minutes and 59 seconds as they possibly can.
Yeah, absolutely. I would say we're going to go 3-4 yards play, go north.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If one bounces and they get a touchdown, that's fine, but it's going to be north-south football right here. 6:59 to go. 1st and 10 Fairview from their own 35. Wishbone formation, receiver to the right. A handoff goes to Murray. And Murray almost broke that one, but a great first down play here for the Eagles. Gets it out across the 40 to about the 42, a 7-yard pickup for the Eagles on first down.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a great play by Murray and doing exactly what Alex really wants. We don't want to go to the sidelines right now.
That's right.
We want to go north to south like we talked, keep that clock running at 6:30 at the moment, and just get the first down here and continue running that clock out to keep the ball away from the Cougars.
On 2nd and 3. Another handoff. It's going to go to Murray. He falls forward, runs for a couple, then falls forward. It's going to come. I know what you're about to say, and I'm sorry I cut you off, Craig. It's going to come down to the spot here.
Absolutely. The side judge over there has him right at the first down, but ball marked maybe inches.
Yep.
So
the nose of the football is all there is to the first down here.
Absolutely, and probably what you're going to see right here is Hunter good under center, pushing it forward.
That's right. The push up front, that's what Coach talked about, and that's what we need right here for the Fairview Eagles. On 3rd down, we see just that as Hunter Good falls. Well, he doesn't fall forward. He chugs along forward and then falls forward. They were riding him there like a Walmart pony. Yep. Give him a yard, but that's more. He got more than enough for the first.
Absolutely, and that was a great job by the running backs getting behind him and help pushing him forward, and a great job by that line holding up and getting room for Hunter to get that first down.
I'm still thinking about that hit that Logan McCormick laid on the.
I would say that was probably the biggest hit of the night.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
Not
if
trying
we
to
gave
say
out that award, that'd be
not
it.
Trying to say it because it was my kid, but if you did see it on the screen, you would probably agree with that.
1st and 10. Handoff goes to the fullback, and we've got a whistle right at the snap of the ball. It's going to be a false start against the Eagles, so back them up 5. The clock stopped now with an even 5 minutes to go. That's a whole lot of football. However, when you don't ever throw the ball, 5 minutes is a lot less than it would be if we had an air raid attack out here or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. The big difference in last year this year is we don't throw the ball a lot.
Sure.
We like to run it with the multiple players. It's not just a couple players.
Yep.
But Hunter is getting comfortable back here, and we'll throw the ball occasionally when needed.
Here we go. First down and 15 yards to go now for the Eagles. A handoff goes to Murray. He's hit at the line, still not down and still moving his feet. I think he might have got a yard there and got a little extracurriculars going on. No flags or anything like that after the play, but it's a little bit of movement. Looks like maybe some jawing back and forth, which not surprised between these two teams. Give them a yard, but there's no real love lost between the two programs here. And the way that the game ended last season, there was about 2 minutes on the clock, and Morgan County was done. They said, "Hey, we're going to the house." Fairview had 10 points, and it was a dogfight, and it's turned into one here as Fairview has the football, 2nd down and 14 yards to go. They're up 26-20 with 3 minutes 50 seconds to go in the football game. Handoff and trying to bounce it outside there is the tailback.
That's Dre Sean.
That's Dre, yes sir. So that'll go down as a loss as he had nowhere to go. Loss of about a yard.
It'll be timeout Cougars with 3:30 to go in the game.
We're going to keep it right here, though, with this much time left in the football game. I don't want to take any chance of missing anything. 3 minutes 30 seconds to go. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go in this football game. Fairview on top by 4. The score is 26-22. And 3rd down and a long way to go. Ball close to midfield. It's on their own 41. You got 2 plays, and you got to think, number one, Coach Roy going to do everything he can in those two plays to take as much time off the clock as possible. Number 2, got to want to obviously you want to convert, but this is a crucial moment in this football game. A conversion here would go a long way to sealing the deal to a victory.
Yeah, absolutely. Offensively, you want to get that first down, and keep the clock rolling.
Yes, sir. On 3rd and 15, wishbone formation, wide out to the right, and a handoff goes to the second back through. That's Dre again, Dre Whitfield. Nothing really doing there. He got a yard, bounced off one would-be tackler and fell forward, but it's going to make it 4th down. We do have a timeout on the field. This time it's Morgan County who calls the timeout. We're going to keep it right here, though. Again, don't want to miss any action. 3 minutes, 22 seconds, 8 seconds burnt off the clock in that play. And Coach Easterling doing the clever thing as a head coach, calling that timeout as soon as possible to allow for as much time as possible in case his team is able to get the football back here.
Yeah, absolutely. And Fairview's coming out, appears to be in a punting formation, and we'll see. Obviously, Fairview wants to keep the ball in their hands, but looks like we're going to punt it off to the Cougars and depend on our strong defensive game that we've had tonight.
Yes, sir. Here we go on 4th down. The punt is up. A line drive punt, a hard punt is going to take a Fairview roll down inside the 10 and down to about the 5-yard line. Dude, you can't ask for much better than that right there from Devin Gibson, buddy.
No, you can't ask for nothing else from Devin. That was a great punt, and they were bringing the house there. So that was a great job by Devin. Now defensively, they're on the 5-yard line. We got to get a stop here. No costly penalties, and stay disciplined just like we have been, and keep them in the backfield.
Yes, sir. And here we go. Sorry, I was being quiet there. I was making sure. I think we're good now. Our source is the power adapter, so I think we're good. I was afraid my laptop was about to die. It's going to be 1st down, 10 yards to go from the 5-yard line. And hit at the line is, Kevin Keaton. I think that might even go down as a loss, and I saw just about everybody who was in the box in on that tackle right there.
Tackled by number 54, Logan McCormick, number 42,
yes,
Rylan Hatfield, and number 60, Jackson Everett. So that was a great job by that line getting in the backfield. Honestly, I think they had a loss of 1, but they spotted him right at the line of scrimmage.
I put it down as a loss of 1. Take that. Here we go on 2nd down. A handoff, and trying to find somewhere to run is Kevin Keaton, and a great open field tackle there. He almost went down for the safety, and that was the freshman again, Logan Kaler, with a phenomenal open field tackle.
Yeah, you had Hayden Webster there, about had him in the for a safety, but Jaden Kaler right there to back his team, and that just shows you what kind of defensive we have right now.
Yes, sir. Down to 2 minutes to go in this football game. Fairview leads it 26-20. It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go, and here we go. Nothing doing. Contact made at the line of scrimmage, and nowhere to go for Kevin Keaton as he's brought down by, I believe that's Jace Murray who initiated contact.
Yeah, Jace Murray initiated that contact, and then the line came running right there to help Jace keep him in the backfield. Excellent job by Coach Cottle's defense and your Fairview Eagles, holding them there.
Go ahead, buddy.
Holding them with 4th down, 6 yards to go.
Yep.
Obviously, you're going to see the Cougars come out and try to get the 1st down.
4th and 7 for the Cougars, 3 yards on the pickup. We're going to see the offense stay out, and a whistle stops the clock with 1 minute and 14 seconds to go, and it's going to be a timeout Fairview. We're going to keep it right here, though. 1 minute, 14 seconds to go in the ball game. Fairview with the chance to seal the deal here defensively as they've backed Morgan County into their own territory and held them for the first 3 downs of this series. It's 4th down, 7 yards to go. They've got to get the football out to the 16. And Craig, this is it. This is what it all comes down to. We said it was going to be a dogfight, and here we are, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a dogfight all night. You got to give hats off to Alex Roy there, calling a great timeout.
Love that guy, man.
In a crucial moment for the defense, just to kind of give them a breather because they were out there fighting. And, that number 7, Cooper Keaton, he's a ball player, 119 yards rushing unofficially. So it's 4th and 7 here.
All right, here we go on 4th down. It's 7 yards to go. This is it right here. The handoff goes, and he is brought down, so the clock's still rolling. I'm trying to get a number there. That's 22, Connor Fleming. He gets the first, gets it out to the 26-yard line, so a pickup of about 18, but the clock's still rolling. Down to 56 seconds, clock rolling. A handoff again. Actually, it's going to be a fake, and it's going to go to the quarterback, who has some room to run, gets it out to the 25, but there is a flag in the backfield. That's going to stop the clock with
legal shift.
48.1 seconds to go. I presume it's going to go against Morgan County, but we're going to wait and see as the head official goes over to talk with Coach Alex Roy. It's going to be against Morgan County. And you're right, Craig. It is an illegal shift. A little bit of a legal movement will back the Cougars back up into their own territory. 48 seconds to go in this football game. Fairview ahead, 26-20. Morgan County, with a costly penalty here, makes it first down and 15 yards to go after the 5-yard penalty.
40 seconds to go in the game.
Clock, back rolling down to 38. Here we go. Looking to throw is Fleming. Hit, gets away, looking way downfield. Thinks he has a guy, and it's going to fall incomplete. He threw it in the general vicinity of 2 receivers, 4 defenders in that general vicinity. Nonetheless, the ball wasn't really catchable by anyone. It hit the grass, incomplete. 29.3 seconds to go in this football game.
Not trying to be biased on that play, but he had to get that ball out quick because Logan was coming right at him.
Yes, he was being chased. I'm glad you brought that up, man. He was being chased, threw it into coverage. Good defense.
And you got to give hats off to the defense there. Typically, we're not a pass coverage team.
That's right.
And they've been working on that. And you got to say they're doing their job.
You haven't really played a predominantly pass offense.
Other than Wes Carter.
Passing offense. There you go. So here we go on 2nd and 15. A toss play, trying to get it out. There is Connor Fleming. And he gets it over to the Fairview sideline. He's going to go out of bounds, but I think it's going to go down for a loss, and it's going to stop the clock 24.1 seconds. It's going to be 3rd down and a long way to go for the Cougars.
Tackled by Jace Murray.
Murray.
That was a great defensive stop there.
Tell you what, buddy, defense has played a heck of a ball game tonight. So has the Fairview Eagles.
Yeah, absolutely.
Both teams. This has been a dogfight, buddy. So a loss of 1 for Connor Fleming. On 3rd down, room to run for the quarterback. He's hit at the 30 and holding on, making the shoestring tackle out of bounds is Logan Kaler. Also in on that one is Armani Burnside. That'll stop the clock with 15.5 seconds. I don't think he got enough for the first down. Not that it really matters because there's 15 seconds to go. 1, maybe 2 more plays. Of course, a stop here on 4th down would end the football game.
Yeah, absolutely. You see the Fairview fans off to the right getting up for their team.
On 4th down, here we go. I have a misdirection handoff goes to Noah Sweeney, and he's got room to run. He gets it across the 40, enough for the first, down to the 45-yard line. That'll stop the clock here. Just enough time to – nope, we got a timeout. So we're going to keep it right here. Let me explain now what the situation is. A 7-yard pickup gets them enough for the first down. We're down to the 45 of Morgan County, who has the football, 1st and 10 with 8.1 seconds to go in the football game. The score, Fairview 26, Morgan County 22. So by all intents and purposes, we know without a doubt they're going to take a shot at the end zone here on this play. 8.1 seconds to go. They have enough for one play of offense, possibly two, but really one play of offense here. Coach Mark Easterling takes the timeout. He's putting something in, whatever he feels most confident, getting the ball 55 yards to the goal line in one play.
Yeah, absolutely. He's designing a play that's going to get his team into the end zone. And you see your defensive Eagles coming out, trying to get the fans that are here fired up because they're ready to make a stop. I can't wait Monday or Tuesday when Alex sends out the stats defensively to see what kind of stats we're going to have from this game, because it's been an amazing defensive game.
So Fairview secondary backed way up. They're playing prevent defense as Fleming takes a snap. Hit as he throws, the ball's on the ground. That means it's stopped now with 4.4 seconds to go. That was an incomplete pass. One more play. I was mentioning there, Fairview's defense, their secondary backed way up. I mean, the safety was 25, 30 yards off the football. It doesn't matter what happens in front of you as long as you keep it in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. And that was a great defensively. We've been talking about covering the pass. They've done a great job covering the pass tonight.
Yes.
And the defense has just been there tonight. If you haven't been watching all evening, you sure have missed a great defensive game.
Oh, yeah. Here we go, 4.4 seconds to go. This should be the final play of offense for Morgan County. Cooper takes a snap, looking out to the flat, and we're going to have a little hook and ladder. Ball on the ground. It's Fairview football. That is Armani Burnside who fell on it, and that's going to do it. So Fairview comes away victorious in this football game with I mentioned earlier the end of the drive was anticlimactic at halftime. Well, the finish of the ball game was just the opposite. The climax, though, is Fairview comes out on top, 26-22. Your Eagles will move to 3-1 on the year, and Morgan County will fall now to 2-2 on the season. We're going to step out, take a break. Not sure exactly. We may have a visit from Coach Alex Roy. I'll find out here in a moment. I'm not even sure if we're going to have enough battery on our laptop. It keeps falling. I don't know why. It's plugged in. Nonetheless, your final in this one, Fairview 26, Morgan County 22, and we're back in just a moment for the postgame show here on the Eagle Sports Network.
You guys just didn't want it bad enough. That should have been an easy win. What were you doing out there? You got to hustle. You could have made that play if you'd been open.
On the car ride home after the game, when you think you're helping by telling me what I did wrong and what I need to work on, all I hear is that I'm not good enough, that I'm supposed to be perfect, that it's not okay to lose. On the car ride home, all I need to hear is how much you love me and enjoy watching me play, that my worth isn't determined by my performance, that even on my worst day, I am worthy, that you see me learning, growing, and doing my best, and that is enough.
Brought to you by the Kentucky High School Athletic Association and the Kentucky Athletic Administrators Association.
This Eagle Sports Network broadcast of Fairview Eagles football will be back in just a moment. This Eagle Sports Network broadcast of Fairview Eagles football will be back in just a moment.
And welcome back in here from West Liberty, where your final score is Fairview 26, Morgan County 22. And that's your final score in the ball game. Hats off to Coach Alex Roy, his staff, the team, as they make the hour-long trip down here to West Liberty and come away victorious. We'll take a look real quick at your scoring summary as Coach Roy out there with his team having some technical difficulties here. I'm trying to we're watching our battery here on our laptop. We've kind of set things up, turned the camera off, able to plug the charger in directly in the computer. Waiting to see here if the battery keeps falling. We're going to have to end the broadcast probably. But we'll keep going until we can to see if Coach Roy's going to make it up. Looking like the scoring summary, the first touchdown of the football game was a Morgan County touchdown from 8 yards out. Noah Sweeney put it in the end zone. That was back in the first quarter with 8:31 on the clock. The only other score of the first quarter was with 2:22, a Fairview touchdown by Armani Burnside from 18 yards out made it 6-6, and that was the score after one period of play. In the second quarter, there were two touchdowns, both of them from Fairview. Jace Murray with 11:52 on the clock. It was the first play of the second quarter, 37-yarder, made it 12-6, and then with 54 seconds on the clock, a defensive touchdown by Dre Whitfield on a 59-yard pick six, and a Jace Murray two-point conversion made it 20-6. That was the score at half. In the third, one touchdown. It was a Morgan County touchdown by Kevin Keaton from 13 yards away. Then a Noah Sweeney two-point conversion run made it 20-14. That was, again, the score at the end of three. And then the fourth period was back and forth. The first touchdown of that one came in with 11:28 to go on the clock. Dre Whitfield, 37 yards out, made the score 26-14, and that was the score until 6 minutes to go in the ball game, 6:59 to be exact, when Kevin Keaton punched one in from 5 yards out. Keaton had two touchdowns on the night, and then a two-point conversion as well, and he made it 26-22. Got his team within four, but that Fairview defense able to hold on, and that was your final here tonight. Fairview, your Eagles, they're coming home to Westwood with a win. They're 3-1 on the year after a 26-22 win here in Westwood. We're going to step out, take a break, come back, see where we're at on battery, see where we're at on Coach Roy. I think they might have already gone up. Actually, I think they're heading off now. So we'll figure something out at this break and come back and either have Coach Roy or wrap things up. I think usually for away games, nope, he'll be up.
Is coming up.
He will be up. So we'll step out, take a break, get everything lined up, and we'll be back in just a moment. Don't go away on the Eagle Sports Network.
Visit Home Builders Supply at 1560 Diedrich Boulevard in Flatwoods, Kentucky, your one-stop shop for everything for your home. They call it a whole home store for a reason. Find them on Facebook at Home Builders Supply LLC or give them a call at 606-388-2465 for all the kitchen, bathroom, flooring, and any other need you may have for your home. And they're open to the public. That's Home Builders Supply, 1560 Diedrich Boulevard, Flatwoods, Kentucky. And thank you to the folks at Home Builders Supply for their support of high school student athletes like the ones at Fairview High School.
And welcome back in. Thanks to Mr. Craig McCormick here. We changed to his charger. I think we're charging now. I think our laptop's going to survive until the end of the broadcast. And Coach Roy is en route.
Yeah, while Alex is en route, if you haven't watched the game today, you got to give hats off to the defense. I look forward to seeing the stats that Coach Roy puts up. You had a lot of great kids making plays.
Yes.
And give the Fairview Eagles the win, 26-22 over the Cougars.
Yes, sir. And as you mentioned, Coach Roy on his way, and he's in the press box and he's putting on a headset. And Coach, congratulations, man.
Hey, man, that's a hard-fought win for us.
You ain't kidding. I got you a chair right there, buddy.
I don't need one. I need to stand anyways. It was a good game overall.
Yes, sir. I said many times, pointed out positives. There were a lot of them here tonight, I thought.
First half-wise, I think our defense looked really well at first. I think we stayed with our assignments. Coach Caldwell did a really good job putting assignments in this week, and we stayed true to them for the first half. Second half, we got away from them. We just wanted to do what we wanted to do, and that doesn't work.
Sure.
I mean, playing in a hostile environment like this, when you come in and kind of just do your own thing and play your own kind of football, it's going to bite you in the foot. But at the end of the day, like, you can't be upset. 26-22. It was a hard-fought game.
That's right.
It was a slobber knocker. But I mean, us being up 26 at half, there's a lot of mistakes that we made offensively. We shouldn't be turning the ball over that much.
Sure.
We've got to stay true to assignments on defense, and we can either correct it with a short week this week or let it get to us, and it'll be a lot worse next week.
That's right. Next week, you said short week. You play on Thursday next week against Boyd County. But back to this game, Coach, the opening drive, 3-and-out, high snap on a punt. You got to think, and then they're able to convert, get it in the end zone on the ensuing drive. You got to think that's a turning point moment. That's a momentum moment where some teams are able to adapt and overcome. Some teams aren't.
I mean,
tonight your team proved that they could face some adversity and move past it.
I think they proved it the last 2 years against this bunch. We were down 20 at half last year, and then this year we didn't start off on the right foot. It looked like we had just got off the bus, put our cleats on, and got out on the field. But
sure,
good programs, and we have good leadership to attest to that.
Yes.
Our leadership goes a long way. That you've got to face some sort of adversity in every football game you play. In everyday life, you're going to face adversity. And how are you going to respond to it? Are you going to just cry about it, lay on the ground, and let people just kick the dog crap out of you? Or are you going to get back up and fight with everything you got? And then who cares about the outcome?
That's right. Hey, talk about something I hadn't mentioned, and I guess as a former coach, and you probably get what I'm about to say, you have little superstitions. And I didn't want to mention the fact, I hadn't mentioned the fact that you guys hadn't turned the ball over all year on offense.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I didn't want it, but until tonight, and then I guess the cat was out of the bag and I brought it up.
Right.
But
it was bound to happen eventually. And
listen, though, again, and I don't mean to cut you off, but to me, another adversity and another way to your team proved they overcome things like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think that we've got a group that's bought in, and we preach to them all the time. Not everything goes your way in life, and everybody is counting you out. So I mean, when we go into every game this season, a lot of teams are looking at us like this might be the only win on our schedule.
Sure.
We've got a target on our back, and
yep.
And I hate to tell you, but these boys from Westwood are going to come in anywhere, and they're going to pop you in the mouth. And if you don't like it, then they're tough.
That's right.
That scoreboard only keeps growing.
I don't think there were many people, and don't take this the wrong way, because I don't think there were many people who had these Westwood boys pegged to be 3-1 sitting here right now.
No, I mean, there's a couple guys that you work with that they're on the radio, and he's been doing it a long time. He picked us to lose because he was upset by some of the questions that he asked in the interview yesterday. So, I mean, they can get over it because we're going to come out and play every game. I don't care. And if they want to talk to me about it, call me. I'll give out my number. I don't care. But, I mean, my kids are going to play just as hard as anybody else's. Yep. And they prove it every week. Every week they continue to get better.
Yep. Yeah, I've said it before. I'll say it again. It's easy to buy into this program as a guy who comes and sits in the press box and talks. It's easy to buy into this, what you've got going on here.
Yeah, we had I can't say enough about these seniors I've got. I mean, I only got 4 or 5 of them, but, they've stuck with me and they've gotten behind everything that I've told them over the last 2 years. And I tell them every year that we started in November last year, right after we lost to Sayre. And I told them the schedule gets harder, and I never told you that playing football for me was going to be easy.
That's right.
So, I mean, if you're telling me that it's going to be easy, I'm sorry, but it's not supposed to be easy.
I'm with you.
This is the greatest game that teaches you the most life lessons, and I still attest to that. And I like the philosophy that we have and the way that we run our program, and not just as me, but as an entire staff. Like, there's days I don't ever go to defensive days. I don't go to defensive practice. There's something else at the field that I could be doing, like setting up for JFL or setting up for middle school or watching or working. Heck, this Tuesday I worked chains for JFL game while defensive practice was going. But that's the amount of trust that I have in Seth Caldwell to run my practices, and our kids listen to him.
Sure.
Like, they don't look at him like he's just some coach coming in there that's wanting to yell and scream all the time, and he doesn't want the best out of him. He wants the best out of you, and he's going to get it one way or another. And if you don't like it, then you're going to go to the house.
Yep. And they know he loves them.
They do. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, that's
coaching is building relationships, right,
yeah,
Coach?
it is, and we build some really good ones. I mean, football's not for everybody.
That's
Fairview
right.
football's not for everybody.
That's right. That's right.
And that's what I think makes me the most upset. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's what makes me the most upset about being here is what we have been able to do with these kids. We're 2 years out of being 1-9.
Sure, that's exactly right. Exactly right.
And the leaps and strides that we've been able to make because we're sacrificing so much time at home with our families.
Yes.
When February comes, all of our coaches are doing some sort of coaching from 6 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Sure.
So we're football from February to November,
Yep.
December.
Yep.
And people don't understand that. Like, you still have the naysayers on the outside of the area that Fairview's still no good. I appreciate it. Thank you.
See you. Thank you all.
They still doubt us, and they doubt the work that our kids put in. And our kids are starting to get tired of it, and they're tired of being knocked down. They're ready to get back up and start swinging. And listen, I'm gonna swing for them too.
Yep.
So if you're gonna swing on our kids, and look, you better be ready for the outcome that comes from it, because our coaches will have our kids back. I'll have our kids back, and there's a lot of people that won't like that.
Coach, looking forward, we mentioned you play on Thursday of next week.
Yeah, we play a pretty good baseball team, pretty good baseball program. That's about all I know about them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Out in Cannonsburg.
Yeah.
Up on the hill there.
Good,
yeah.
Pretty good baseball program. Really good basketball program.
Sure.
I like Coach A.
Yeah. I'm a Coach A guy too. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Solid coach. He had some pretty wild game plans against me playing. Wasn't that bad because I wasn't very good at basketball. He always had stud and down low. That just wore me out. But
sure.
Yeah, that's what Boyd County basketball is.
There you go. I reckon.
Yeah.
So you mentioned there Boyd County next week.
Yep.
As far as you guys go, how will anything change given the fact that it's on Thursday?
No.
We'll
come smack you in the mouth on Monday if we could.
Yep.
I'll come on Sunday.
Yep.
We'll figure out a time between church.
And you're not kidding, are you?
No, never.
Nope.
Never. I'll pack them all up in the Suburban. Hell, we'll run out.
Yep.
We'll run out. We need a nice jog. We're not in the best shape. We saw that tonight.
Sure.
So we need to get some better conditioning. We'll run out to Cannonsburg on Monday.
Okay.
We'll see if they're there.
Yeah. I'm sure they'll be there somewhere. Coach, I don't want to take up any more time. I know you guys, you've got about, an hour and some odd minutes.
An hour and a half.
Yeah. Anything else? You got anything else for people listening, whoever stuck around?
How about them Eagles?
Hey, go Eagles,
3-1?
Yes, sir.
What did everybody think? 0-9? I think I had a guy that worked for Cool Hits said that we were going to go 3-7, so.
Well,
yeah, let's keep drinking that Kool-Aid over at Russell.
There you go, buddy. Coach, thank you.
All righty, thank you. I appreciate you always coming, and Craig doing a great job. Did you get the video up today?
Oh, yeah.
We're that's a nice video. We're ready to watch it. I'll watch it on the way home.
Awesome. Thank you, Coach. We're going to step out, take a break, come back and wrap things up in just a moment here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Timeout.
All right. team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. Brought to you by the Kentucky High School Athletic Association and the Kentucky Athletic Administrators Association.
And we're back here in West Liberty where your Eagles come out victorious 26-22, and they move to 3-1 on the season. Next in action next week on Thursday on the road in Cannonsburg at Boyd County, and then back at home for a couple of games on September 26th and October the 3rd against Phelps, Nicholas County, and then a couple of away games on October 10th and 24th, Raceland, and then at Paris. Then they close out the regular season with a home game versus Lewis County. A big thank you to Craig McCormick for being on with me today, bringing the camera, getting it set up and all that. A huge thank you to Craig. Big thank you to Coach Roy and his coaching staff. A big thank you to the folks here at Morgan County. Definitely a classy bunch here, and we appreciate them. For Craig McCormick, I'm Chauncey Griffith. Good night, and God bless.
This has been Fairview Eagle Football. Thank you so much for joining us for another broadcast live on the Eagle Sports Network.